Okay, okay.
Yo, what's up?
So I heard your criticism last week. I did went ahead and
Whoa.
activate. Yeah, I activated my Steam games, and I got a couple more.
Yeah,
Um,
you got a whole bunch.
yes,
You can finally play Portal.
yes, I can finally play Portal,
There you go.
including 4D chess. Where did I put that one? 5D chess. I mean 5D chess.
Mm. Cool. That's the big news this week.
Oh, so the big news this week in the panelverse is that Denizen set up a trap for Ponyboy. He pretty much he sent a clip of Hurricane Peril threatening his daughter with Epstein type stuff. He leaked it to Snafu Snaps. Then Snafu sat on and did nothing. Instead, decided to attack um, ROM and Denizen and covered up for Hurricane Peril. So Snafu isn't there to protect children; he's there to protect predators. And at least according to Denizen, and
I wonder if you set up like a fake account and pretend to be like a 14-year-old girl, but very developed, and start flirting with Snafu and see if it works.
that's what we'll try too.
Yeah.
And I guess I have some kids games, but I wanted to play Freddy Fish and Luther's Maze Madness from my childhood, and it came in a bundle. So I just went and bought all the games because it's cheaper that way.
I see.
So
now you can. Hi, Hazel.
Plus, I'm an adult. I can use my damn credit card on anything I want. For Christ's sake.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can make up for lost childhood.
Yeah, I had my childhood, but it was crappy.
Yeah, it was crappy. You didn't have Freddy Fish, and now you do.
I did have it, but now I have it again.
Oh, okay.
Sweet. I think I lost it. Maybe I had the CD. I don't know. I haven't seen the CD in over a decade. So, but now I activated this, so it already runs. It runs. I won't be able to lose it too easily. So,
nice.
If someone has a problem with my game library, send an email to oflamo3@gmail.com
and buy him a game. If someone's got a problem with your library, just buy him games.
They can buy me games because
exactly
that's how you fix it.
That's how you fix it. Exactly. Okay. Sweet. How about you, Annie? How's your week?
Pretty good. The only interesting thing that happened was I went to the grocery store and Nadine, my favorite checker, she was there and she had this big sparkly gold sash on that said retiring. And like a whole bunch of people were saying goodbye to her and stuff. And so I got my groceries and I wanted my chance to say goodbye. And so I went over and I gave her a hug and I said goodbye and I just fully started crying. Like, I told her like how much I just love seeing like, you know, the people in my neighborhood. I love seeing the same checker every week. And I was walking out. It was totally unexpected. I was walking out to the car kind of like in a daze, like what just happened? Like, you know, but she took it very sincerely. You know, she was like looking deep in my eyes and like we hugged for a long time. It was just like, I just didn't expect that. And then the next day I told my mom about it, that Nadine left, and she said, oh yeah, I know, it was on the news. And then Russ also sent me an article. So there was this whole news article about how this beloved checker was leaving. And like,
so you fell in love with her for a reason. She's like well known.
So I felt
Yeah.
like maybe it wasn't so weird, but
Right.
even the space of time, I'm fast in the grocery store. I was in the store for like 12 minutes, just like
Right.
zooming around, getting all my stuff. And I saw at least 3 other people saying goodbye to her. So,
Yeah.
so maybe it wasn't that weird, but it just really took me off guard. Yeah.
Wow. Interesting that she ended up retiring from being a checker and in the news for it. Yeah.
Everyone loved her. Yeah. I mean, she was a checker for
Probably could
30
have done something
years.
else. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. But so anyway, no, I'm looking for my next favorite checker. I hope I can find one.
You're probably not going to find one like her. She sounds pretty incredible.
Yeah, the other one is Calvin, and he is hilarious. He over the
Okay, good.
top like this. But he's too much for me. So
Mm.
like just way, way extroverted. And he's this really tall, like over 6 foot, big black guy. And he's really into theater and singing and stuff. And he always, like, I'm walking by and I always hear him saying, like, well, when I was at Oxford, he always likes to drop that he went to Oxford and like, oh yes, well, I just got
And now
back.
he's a checker.
Yeah, and like he always says, and I just got back from Argentina, and it's true. So he's a checker, but he also goes all these places and performs, like he's in musicals and sings and stuff. But it's just too much for me sometimes when I walk in, and he's like, "Hey Annie, how's it going?" And I'm just like, it's a little bit too much. Yeah,
I get that.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Do you have a favorite checker, Hank?
No.
Do you get groceries in person or you go online?
I get in person.
Oh, okay.
But I drive through town a lot, so I barely go to the same store twice in a row.
Yeah.
Binyamin, do you have a favorite checker?
No. I go to the same grocery store all the time, and I guess so. Like the people that are fast. I go to like the lines where I know, oh yeah, that's a fast checker. I'm going to go with that one.
Oh, we also have Sid, and he has this big pompadour, and he's like really old and unhealthy looking. But he's old, but he dyes his hair jet black and wears it in a big pompadour with like hairspray and everything. And he's so slow, and like he does not give a fuck because he's unionized. And so I never see him as much as Russ does because he works the later shift, and I always go in the morning. But you always have to avoid that line because he's like a sloth. Just horrible.
Steven, I went on your channel and I tried to write a comment and it didn't show up. And I changed my account to the second one and it didn't show up either. So whoever your mod is banned me.
What happened? What do you mean? What channel?
I don't know. There was like some guy complaining, like recording himself, complaining about women and life and stuff on the road. You were showing a video about it, and I was like, "What the hell is going on here?"
Probably that sounds like El Diablo Radio International.
Yeah, El Diablo, that one.
It was the El Diablo channel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my mascot's channel.
Do you control that channel, or does someone else?
No, I don't control it, Hank. That's my mascot.
You don't control your mascot?
No, he's a sovereign being. He's a handsome, cheeky little devil.
I see.
So he's not a puppet?
Tell me something. I want to know. I want to know what you define as a demon. We want to get our definition straight.
Hank is a demon, but he's a darky demon.
But what's your definition of a demon? How do you define a demon?
An evil spirit, a spirit that's full of evil.
Hank is an evil spirit?
He says he is. He's told me that.
I'm a lizard.
But
he's told me he's a demon. I asked Hank one time, "Are you a demon?" He said, "Yes, I'm a demon." So I have to take his word for it.
Well, he might be a trickster. He might not be a demon. He might be some other weird creature.
He is a weird creature. I don't know what kind of weird creature.
He might not be an actual demon.
He's smiling in front of a bookcase, a white plastic shelf. I don't know what kind of shelf that is.
How's your week?
It's a shelf full of evil books, like
My week has
Just
been
Book of the
good.
Dead.
I was thinking about Annie last night.
What about?
I just thought of you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
I was fully clothed, to
okay.
be fair.
Yeah.
So you say.
Hey, come on. Come on,
Like,
Hank.
don't you like when Jack says that?
What?
Isn't it funny when Jack Talcott says that as a response? So you
Oh.
say.
Yeah, he says that, so you say, and he says, that's you.
Yeah.
Holy cows, man. My week has been pretty good. How about you, Benny?
I actually kind of had a shitty week. I had to go. So in Israel, you have to get your car tested to make sure it's up to code. And so I got a ticket for not having, like, I got it. You have to get it tested every year, but you also have to get it tested every time you renew your, not your license, but the car. Yeah, the registration. There you go. And so I renewed the registration, but I didn't get the car tested. And so I got a ticket. And so I went to get it tested. And then I had to replace, I guess, the drive shaft. So I went to replace the drive shaft, but I had so many bumps at the bottom of the car, they couldn't put the bottom back on properly, the chassis. So I had to get a new chassis. And now for some reason I don't have a horn, and I don't have airbags. So
You don't have airbags.
yeah.
Oh. Why do they care about that in Israel? It's just a desert. Why would they care what shape the vehicle's
Because
in?
the bombs, probably.
The vehicle was in much better shape before I got it fixed. I shouldn't, like, the test ruined my vehicle for making me get it fixed.
Did you get your stickers at least?
There's no stickers anymore. There used to be. Now it's just all automatically in the system, so the cops enter the number and they know everything.
We use stickers here. I do mine next month, which is why I needed those tires.
I think the stickers are more for us, so that, like, we have a date in front of our eyes, so we know that we have to renew it.
Yeah, they are for us.
Yeah. You guys have to do testing there for your cars too, to make sure they're up to code?
It depends on the state, but my state, yes. Which is why I need those tires. My brakes were fine, though. So
I just let someone else handle it. I pay somebody, and they take care of it.
They fix it, or they just take it to someone else to fix it?
Well, do you even have a car? I thought you have a driver.
I do have a driver, but
yeah,
I get them to look after things. I don't do
they should take care of your car for you if you have a driver.
I think that driving cars is for peasants. I'm not going to touch a steering wheel again.
Did you lease the car?
No, I don't lease.
Okay. Because then you don't have to do much the maintenance, I think.
Do they have chicks in Israel with great big boobs, like boob jobs? Because they could be airbags.
I'll ask one to sit on my steering wheel.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, thanks for the advice.
Hank, do you like natural breasts, or do you like the big fake airbags?
I don't have much of a preference. Breast to breast.
Do you like black titties or white ones?
I don't really care.
You don't really like black women, though, do you?
Some of them are good.
Some of them are hood.
Some of them are good.
Some of them are hood too, though.
Hood, yes,
like ratchet. Some of them are ratchet, though.
Your best friend's back.
Oh no, this guy.
Yeah, this guy. Apparently, he made a trap for Snafu.
Yes, tell us about how you trapped Snafu in his lies.
Well, how was your week first? Then, how's everything?
I mean, I'm okay, but I'm haven't like done any of the things I'm supposed to, and I'm irritated by it.
Yeah.
Then I went out on my patio where I finally brought in all my furniture, and I didn't know pigeons did this, but apparently they created a nest on the ground, like behind and underneath all of my stacked furniture. So now I have to like order a bunch of safety equipment and cleaning equipment to de-shitify my patio. And it's closed in, so I can't just like spray it, you know? I have to actually like collect pigeon shit and dispose of it.
It's kind of nasty.
They shat on your
Steven does a kick out of that.
He is getting a kick out of that. He's in a good mood today.
Yeah, it's like baby pigeons under there.
Oh. Oh, damn.
Well, did you eat them?
So I was like, I was gonna set up my stuff, and I brought all the furniture, and I'm all excited, and I'm like, well, no, I mean now I'm gonna be even more behind because I can't leave that there. That's gonna take priority.
They shat on your party. Do you like black titties? I was asking Hank earlier if he doesn't really seem to have a preference.
He's doing a survey.
I mean, they're okay, but I prefer white.
Yeah, me too.
It's like skinny fat white girls, they unlock the premature ejaculation ability.
The black titties kind of remind me of National Geographic, those old magazines that you see in a doctor's office or somewhere, and there'd be these African tribal women with their tits out, hanging down. It seems tribal. It doesn't seem sexy. It just seems like it's like looking at Hank's mother and trying to get turned on or something. It's not good.
Yeah, I give my dad a hard time.
You do?
What's going on? What are you guys doing in my stream?
I'm pretty sure Hank's parents are white.
Hank, what happened to you, Hank? Do you have white parents and you were born as a black mutant, like an anomaly?
I don't pay that much attention to them anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Was your black mother, was she a prostitute?
Nah, she was a nurse's aide.
Oh, but you don't talk to her.
Nah.
Well, she's not a hoe, but you don't talk to her.
My parents were annoying, so I don't talk to them.
What did she do to you? Why did you write her up?
She annoyed me.
She annoyed you as a baby?
Yes.
Did she spank you?
Until I was too big for her to do that. So yeah.
Is she a big woman? Is she a large black woman?
She was, and I got bigger than she was. Then she couldn't spank me. So.
Oh wow. And you don't have anything to do with your mom anymore?
Nah, not really.
Wow. What about you, Benny? Do you talk to your mom?
I should talk to her more. I talk to her.
You should. You're a bad son.
I'm a bad son.
You're a bad boy. You should talk to your mama more.
I should.
Is she Jewish?
Yeah.
Is she Jewish?
That'll work. Yes.
Does she speak fluent Yiddish?
No.
Wow.
Well, she speaks more than me.
Is she living in Canada?
Yeah, Canada.
Does she make her own matzo ball soup?
Sometimes. Yeah. How about your mom? Do you talk to her?
No, she died decades ago. My parents are dead. I'm
For real?
88 years old. What do you expect? I mean, yeah, they're dead.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Does it mean you're Batman?
They'd be like
No, he's counting
140
dog
if they
years.
were alive today.
Since he's a dog, he's counting himself in dog years.
No, I'm 88. 88 in human matrix years. Yeah, my parents are deceased, but you should talk to your mom more, even if she's Jewish.
Yeah. Even if she's Jewish? Okay.
But
Yeah.
can't you talk to dead people as a Raven King?
You can't hold that against her, Benny, that she's Jewish.
That's true. I can't. You're right. But that's not the
You'd-
reason that I don't talk to her enough. It's just
Well,
'cause
you'd
I'm
be
busy and-
anti-Semitic if you did. Why don't you talk to her
Time
that much?
zones, different time zones, and busy.
Call her in the middle of the night or something.
Yeah,
Just wake her up with Yiddish.
right. Thanks for the advice. So I need to get a woman as my airbags and talk to my mom more. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Well, that's a start.
There you
So-
go.
You could also
it's
smile
changing my
more
life.
like Hank does. Hank smiles a lot. You don't smile as much as Hank. I
It's
noticed.
because he doesn't talk to his mom.
Hank is happier. Oh, Hank. Is that the secret to happiness?
Yep.
Wow. Hey, Annie, do you talk to your mom?
Every day, sometimes, usually more than once a day.
Oh, wow. Is it because she's not Jewish?
No. It's just because I don't have anyone else to talk to, and I just want to call her and ask her if she knows anything funny or if she read an interesting book, and then I tell her if I read anything interesting, and I just tell her about my day, what I'm gonna do, and I complain and things like that.
Do you like her, though, or do you just kind of use her as an emotional tampon?
I like her, but we more just have like a, kind of an intellectual relationship. Like I'm not going to give her a hug or anything, but
He's not gonna
Oh.
like it.
I like conversation. So
She's not touchy-feely, or is it you that's not touchy-feely?
I'm not touchy feely with her or really with women, and I think it's because when I was born, I was separated from her, and I had to live in the baby ward for 9 days with no contact because back then they wouldn't let even the fathers come and hold you because it was the 70s and they were like more concerned about germs and stuff. So I don't know. I never really bonded with her in that physical way.
It's so
So-
bad. Why would they do
Oh,
that?
that's sad.
Yeah.
Well, it was
I heard
it
that
was
many-
different back then. Yeah.
Yeah, it was different. But Jewish mothers were different, I heard, in the 70s.
Mm.
Where did you hear that from?
A Jew, actually. I watched
Yeah,
a
which
Jew
Jew?
channel.
You watched the Jew
There's-
channel?
There's a Jew channel on YouTube. There's that Corey Schuster.
In the
Corey
70s,
Schuster.
He doesn't
channel.
talk about his mom though. You're just making stuff up now.
And there's another Jew channel where the guy talks about his mom, and I'm trying to think of his name.
So if he talks about his mom, all Jewish moms should be the same, right?
It's a real Jewish
How it works.
name.
but YouTube didn't exist in 2005, though.
Well, Jews are kind of a monolith. A lot of them are the same,
Yeah, they're all the
like
same. you're right.
darkies.
Yeah.
Of
Like
course.
darkies. A lot of darkies are the same as well.
Did you know that there were darky Jews, though? Did you know that?
Those are the
Hebrew
fake
Israelites?
Jews, Hank. Those
No,
are the
they're
fake
real Jews.
No, the darky Jews, they're not the real ones.
They're still real,
They're-
yeah.
The real McCoy are the lighter skinned with the Hebrew kind of.
Look at this,
That-
Andy. I figured out the assembly process. I needed more oil.
Hebrew just sounds like a
you
phlegmy
figured
language.
out
to me.
the crispy treats.
Yeah. I need to simmer it. I simmer the marshmallows.
Yeah, with some oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the secret. I simmer the marshmallows. and I
What
put
is
the
that
sugar.
darky food you're holding up, Hank?
So one's this one is Rice Krispie treat, and this one is marshmallow cornflakes.
Marshmallow cornflakes. What in the hot kind of hood snacks is that? I never heard of such a thing.
Well, like, have you had the Rice Krispie treats?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
people
heard
food.
Rice Krispie treats, but
That's
Use any cereal you want. You could use Lucky Charms if you wanted to.
oh,
Yeah, you would like Lucky Charms.
well, I am part Irish, so yeah, Lucky Charms. I would try those.
So you just need some marshmallows in your cast iron and simmer the marshmallows in some oil, nice and slow. I did mine at on 3. Then you
Yeah,
put
see
this-
that marshmallow part. I use marshmallow and butter, but I do it over a double broiler. Like boil water underneath
Oh,
a double broiler, and then you mix it, and that keeps the marshmallows from getting like overcooked.
We used to roast marshmallows on campfires, and sometimes one would burn it light on fire. We call it a darkie.
Those are the best ones. I love the burned ones.
They are the best ones.
What's going on here, Denizen?
Master,
Is that Bruce Lee?
This is the secret to a happy life.
Ah,
Master,
Chinese food.
what is the secret to eternal happiness?
Do not argue with stupid people.
That's it? I don't think that works.
You are right.
yep.
Are you saying I'm calling my mom stupid? Because if so, probably.
Yeah. She
That's
wasn't
my
that
favorite video on the internet. The only like, it even has a cat in it, so it's technically a cat video. So it's perfection.
So it's a 10 out of 10 in your book?
Yes.
If you had a cat, you wouldn't have pigeon problems.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hey, Benny, do they allow darkies to live in Israel?
Of course.
I thought it was just like
My
light-skinned
kids-
Jews.
There are dark Jews, Ethiopian
Is
Jews,
it an ethnic
Yemenite
state,
Jews.
though?
What?
Is Israel an ethno state?
I don't know what that means.
No.
Ethno, like just ethnic Jewish. Do you have to be Jewish to live there?
No.
To immigrate here, you don't have to be. It's a lot easier to immigrate. But if you're like, but there's lots of other people here. There's Druze here. There's lots of Arabs.
Could somebody move there straight from Zimbabwe and become a
Christians.
citizen if they were
If they have
black,
enough money.
blacker than Hank?
If they have
if
enough
they're
money,
real dark.
absolutely. Yeah, if they
Enough
have
why
enough,
does money
Possible,
matter?
Yeah. I'm sure
Yeah.
it's
The
possible.
Jews just want the shekels? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, I'll say
No.
that.
Every
They just-
country's like that.
No.
Yes.
You could move to Canada
Even
without a
even
passport.
America.
Yeah, you
Uh,
could.
There's
It's
poor
hard to
people
immigrate to
moving
Canada.
to Canada all the time.
Apparently, Denmark's not allowing immigration anymore much.
You have to be
All
an
the
Indian or
countries that
dark-
when they have a process for it, if you're rich, you can buy citizenship.
Well, if you're rich, you can buy anything. I could buy Hank as a slave. I mean, it's that's how it works. If you're rich, you
Yeah.
could go to
Yeah.
Libya and buy a slave for like under $1,000.
That's
Yeah,
what
hey,
I'm
that'd be
saying.
expensive.
It only
American
costs you
slave.
like 50-60 grand to get a Ukrainian citizenship, but it's gonna cost you like $250,000 to get into America.
How
You're gonna
much
have
is
to
it
show that you
live
got
in
money in
Israel?
the bank account and that you have income, you know.
Do you guys have to do citizenship tests
Yeah,
Yes.
to immigrate?
yeah. Yeah. Do you have to
To get citizenship, yeah.
almost called a Jew land, Israel? Do you have to do a citizenship test?
You don't have to, but technically, immigrating to Israel is converting. Like it's the same. It's the same word. So you do kind
Really?
of have to. Yeah. Like that's
you
how
have
it's
to be
supposed
kosher
to be.
then.
No, it's how it's supposed to be because like the religion was copied from the nation. So originally, you had to convert. Basically, you had to keep all of the commandments for a year and prove that you were able to be Jewish to immigrate.
What?
Yeah.
Just oh wow, that's crazy. Well, so you don't get any
But there's two
immigrants that are Jewish whores that
There used
don't
to be
keep
two
the
types of
commandments?
citizens. There's like the full-on citizens, and then there's just like the dwelling citizens that like they don't get to own land, they don't get to vote, but they can live there. That's how it used to be.
You
The
call
dog
those illegal?
immediately took mom's spot.
So you let darkies live there, but they can't become citizens. They're just
No, there's citizens that are
Dwelling.
yeah. There's Ethiopian Jews.
Well, they're not the real Jews though. They're from
Yeah, they
Africa.
are. They were in Africa for a while, but they came from here originally.
No, they weren't from there.
Yeah. Well, Israel's
they're
technically
too
part of
dark.
Africa too.
Yep.
They're too dark to be
Northeast
from
Africa.
there. What?
Israel's technically in 3 continents.
What are you talking about? Israel's not part of Africa.
Yeah.
It is.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. The Levant is in Africa.
Do we need to pull it up
It's
on
like
the map?
Egypt.
Yeah, it's like Egypt.
I guess we have to pull up on the map with him.
You're still you're part of Africa, but you look that light.
It's Africa, Asia, and Europe, I guess. Like all 3 continents.
Yeah, but you're talking about Ashkenazi Jews that are light.
Yeah.
What are the other
Jews-
what are the darky Jews called?
Ethiopian, Yemenite.
I thought those were newcomers that joined.
Look up a YouTuber called Nissim Black.
You see it?
Well, you got to
That's
zoom
the
out to show him
Yeah, you gotta
Africa.
zoom up to show
part
the
of
continents,
Africa. Where's Africa start?
yeah. Africa's right there.
Israel. There
Where's
it
the
is.
beginning of it? So
Yeah, so it's
Egypt is the
technically-
end of northern Africa, isn't
It's
it?
technically part of Africa. It's like part of Asia, part of Europe. It's like on the border of all of them.
I thought Africa ended at Egypt. That was northern Africa.
What's Saudi Arabia?
What is Saudi Arabia? I don't think it's part of Africa, is it?
What is it then?
I don't
Looks like
know.
Africa. What's Yemen then?
I don't know.
It doesn't outline the whole continent. That's not legal boundary.
Also, most of northern Africa is not black.
Yeah, I know.
like Muammar
That's why-
Gaddafi.
That's why it's more advanced, because the darkies don't build anything in the sub-Sahara. The northern African is lighter skinned, so they actually built something, like in Egypt. Thousands of years ago, there were no darkies in Egypt. It was all white people built the pyramids. Hank knows what
Yeah.
I mean. The darkies never
Yeah,
built
you should
any
write
cities.
history, man. You've got a good sense of history. You should rewrite history.
He does it on his
All the
channel.
history books disagree with you, so you need to like write the real.
He does it on his channel.
I do watch his channel.
Hank, the darkies never built anything. They never built the pyramids. We was
They
kings.
built mud huts.
They have
Come on.
pyramids.
They built, not darkies. White
I'm
people
sure
built
there's
the pyramids.
black people
Yes.
that built them, man.
Who built the mud huts with the darkies? Who built the darkies mud huts?
Well, darkies can build mud huts, and they can carve wood into scooters and stuff like that. They had not discovered the wheel when Europeans went to Africa.
Did you ever build anything,
They-
Steven?
I built lots of things. Yeah,
Yeah. What did you build?
tons of things.
Yeah. What tons?
There's pyramids in Ethiopia.
Lots
Easy
of
to
things.
name one. Yeah.
Ah, there's no pyramids in Ethiopia. Google that.
Yeah, there
Hank.
is.
I don't believe that. Pyramids in
Pyramids everywhere.
Ethiopia?
There's pyramids everywhere.
Yeah.
They must have been built by white people, because darkies can't build anything.
Built by Ethiopians.
No, they're too dark to build anything. They don't know how to build.
The Nubians were the ones who controlled the area. They were the darkest people in the area, and they ruled.
They must have had other people building stuff for them.
But,
So
like,
did the Egyptians
like
and the
mud
whites.
Those look like
That's exactly
mud
what the Egyptians and the whites did. They had Chinese and blacks build shit.
huts. Chinese and blacks. What are you talking about? The Egyptians.
I'm
used
talking about the
Chinese-
history of your country,
Who built the
What
ruins
country?
of Kohaito?
Egypt.
America.
Oh. The Chinese didn't build anything. They just hammered a few railway spikes. They didn't do anything.
That's building.
Well,
Look, I
that's
got a whole
labor.
bunch
It's
here.
unskilled
There's,
labor.
there's Great Zimbabwe. There's the Kami ruins that were built. There's the ruins of Kohaito, rock-hewn churches of Laulibelia in Ethiopia.
Those look like mud huts. Those don't look like pyramids to
The
me.
ruins, well, they've lasted thousands of years, so they can't be mud huts. In the 11th century, there's the ruins of Loro Penny,
Yeah, the stone huts.
Muscum mud huts, yeah, in Cameroon.
Hank, do you know how to build a mud hut?
I probably could figure it out.
You could figure it out.
Yep.
In Great Zimbabwe, there's stonemasonry.
Would you mix honey with mud, Hank, or what would you do? Would you mix marshmallow with mud?
Marshmallow's too
Kingdom of
soft.
Kush.
Well, what would you use for the glue?
I'd probably just use clay and brick and cement. Actually,
How would you
asphalt.
make bricks?
Screw that, asphalt.
Hank, how would you make the bricks? Would you use marshmallow or
No, I would
would you
use. I would definitely use asphalt.
would you use popsicle sticks?
That's pretty cool, actually.
That looks like a
For
mud
the
hut.
roof,
That
maybe.
doesn't look like a
It is a
pyramid
mud
to
hut.
me.
Yeah, popsicle stick to the roof maybe, but I would use asphalt.
That's definitely African colors.
I think the mud hut people are primitive people.
And asphalt's much safer than that plastic rock that they're banning
Those
now.
pyramids weren't built by darkies. They don't know how to do that.
But the space aliens do it? Pale white space aliens?
There weren't any black people in Egypt thousands of years ago, Hank.
Were there any aliens in Egypt?
These are mosques.
No,
Lots of
there's no
mosques.
aliens. Aliens wouldn't visit Africa. They don't like darkies.
Would Marvin the Martian be able to build a mud hut?
They could do it. Yeah, anybody could build a little kid could build a mud hut.
Can Marvin the Martian build a pyramid?
But the average IQ in darky Africa is like 60 or something. It's pretty low. They don't know how to do anything.
I forgot Marvin the Martian's a darky too. Never mind.
Everybody else
But a
has to go
60
there.
IQ now is like 150 IQ 1,000 years ago.
No, not really. I don't believe that. at
Yes,
all.
really.
No, I don't believe that. Doesn't make any
IQ
sense.
points have risen 100 points in the last 100 years. Makes
don't think
perfect
so.
sense if you know what you're talking about. I know you don't think so because you don't know anything.
Average
doesn't
IQ
make
is
perfect
100.
You just
doesn't matter
say
when
shit that you
you're-
feel.
It doesn't make any sense.
Just
The average
vibes.
IQ is
It makes
100 no matter
perfect
I
sense
think
if you know how
IQ is
IQ works.
Graded. It hasn't gone up 100 points in the last 100 years. That's
It
ridiculous.
can't
Of
go
course
up.
it
IQ
has.
can't go up. It
No,
can't
it
go up.
hasn't.
It's always 100, the average. That's the definition of
Yeah.
IQ.
Yeah, but the average is higher comparatively speaking.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. It's a scientific fact.
Yeah.
No.
Before
that's
they had
bullshit.
IQ, they had mental age, which was just a
It's called the Flynn
Elementary.
effect.
yeah. So
This
yeah,
is where a king lived in Rwanda.
That's a king's palace. It looks like a mud hut in Rwanda.
yeah. So the scale of metric is
It's Somalia.
mental age. And the average use averaging to build IQ from mental age.
Oh.
Here comes the fake laugh now.
It's also Somalia.
It's not a fake laugh. I'm laughing at these mud huts. I think it's hilarious.
They built this in Congo.
There aren't
didn't
any mud
Is that
in
what we
them.
could do? That's hilarious. Go clean up your pigeon shit. Don't be angry at me. I'm
they?
in a good
Here's
mood.
Great Zimbabwe.
You heard what about Zimbabwe? They can't even feed themselves. They need white farmers. They starve
Great
without
Zimbabwe.
white people.
It's an old kingdom.
What?
The old kingdom.
Check the link I put in the back.
I can't hear you.
Ethiopia.
Sudan. They didn't build anything.
There's a castle built by darkies.
They're super dark.
I don't see any mud.
Mhm.
Who says it was built by darkies just because it's still standing? Who built it? Could have been Dutch people. How would you know who built it?
Kenya.
Well, the Mason probably signed their name to it. That's usually how it works.
The darkies signed their names to it. They didn't build anything.
Yeah,
Black
looks like they
people
were
still
building
can't
stuff
build
way
anything
before
to
white
this
people were
day.
building stuff. were
They
building
don't
things
build
way
anything to
before
this
white people.
day, dude. Blacks don't build anything. The darkies don't build in America. And
So there's no black
Africa.
people in construction. It just doesn't happen.
They don't build anything.
No black people in construction.
Who made
Oh,
my Rice
that's
Krispie treat then? Who
They're
did
just
this?
day laborers. They're just unskilled labor.
Who did this?
Oh,
If it wasn't me, who did this?
You call that building Rice Krispies? Oh, come
Yeah.
on, Hank.
So who did this? It can't be me.
Is that the best you can do? Hold it up again.
It's not,
I
it's not
think
the best,
this is
but
what happens when you have an inferiority complex.
Hank the builder. Hank the builder. He can build Rice
If you don't really accomplish anything on your own, then you have to group identify with accomplishment.
You have to put other people down because you can't lift yourself up.
Right, but not only that, how can I say that I've accomplished something? Oh, I'm white.
Right.
Congratulations, you chose the correct
The guy doesn't even
grandparents.
work.
You should build a building out of Rice Krispie squares, Hank. Build the bricks that way.
I want to build on asphalt. So it's
Build-
like
yeah,
Rice
that's-
Krispies.
That would that would be quite delicious. I would probably
Build
eat
it.
my own bed.
Build it, darky.
I would eat through the walls.
Hank, did you build your own bookshelves?
Yes.
There you
But
go.
well,
No, you snapped them together. You didn't
Yes.
build them. Come on.
but that's definition of building.
That's all you did.
I didn't design them. But I did.
You
build
didn't do anything, Hank. Darkies haven't designed anything.
them. Yeah, I didn't design them. But I built them.
You'd be lost without us, Hank. You need white people to live.
Yeah, what would we do?
You
without
need
these
Aunt
people?
Jemima to live, though.
You
need
darkies
If
Aunt
he
need
wasn't
us.
around, we'd be lost.
You
See
need-
what he says,
need to
us.
live.
You need
This
Aunt
dude
Jemima.
can't build anything.
You darkies
He doesn't
need
have
us
any
to live.
technical skills either.
He
You
says
can
he
edit
don't know
video.
anything.
He doesn't know anything about electrician work or plumbing or
How
anything
did
necessary to
you
keep
know?
a
You're
society
assuming.
going.
You're just making up shit.
Nah,
I have
it's
all
pretty
kinds of
obvious.
skills. Hank, you're such a loser. You need us to live. Darkies
And
rely
you
on
need
us.
Aunt
You
Jemima.
say it yourself. You're rich and you pay other people to do everything.
Darkies rely on us.
You need Aunt Jemima.
You rely on darkies. You got to pay them
She's
to do
gotta
your
bring me
shit.
my lunch. Hold on, I'm hungry. Aunt Jemima. Yeah, can you make me some pancakes and bacon for lunch?
No, you fucked
Yeah,
that up. You need a Mexican. You need a abuelita
I
to
got a
fucking
I
cook
got a
for you,
darkie.
not a black woman.
No, I got a black woman, Aunt Jemima.
Nah, you're doing it
Yeah,
all wrong.
I'm not doing it wrong at all. She's my slave.
You don't even know how to be rich.
She's my slave.
This fucking guy can't
Hank's
do
mother.
anything right. You know that, Steven?
I got it all. I've got it all. I hired Hank's mother.
Do you have a Rice
I call her
Krispie?
Aunt Jemima.
Do you have
Hank's mother's white.
Hank's mother. She's not white. She's black.
Do you
He
have
is too.
She's black.
I bet you $50.
Hank, is your mother black?
She looks black to me.
Yeah, I told you. She's a darkie. Is she darker than
All right,
you?
I'm not gonna pay up though.
Is she darker than you?
No,
She's not very black.
no, she's about as dark as I am.
Only as dark as you are.
Yep.
Did you trace your ancestry? What part of Africa are you from? The east or west?
I didn't check.
Oh. You don't know if you came from slaves or not.
I came from slaves, but
How could he come from slaves?
He's living in America
Well,
and he's
well,
black.
Yeah, well, most humans came from slaves.
Oh, you mean like over 100 years ago?
Are you from slaves?
We all
Hank?
came from slaves eventually.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Most
Talking
people
about
came from
Darky
slaves
The darky slaves in America.
because a majority of all humanity was enslaved at one point. So if you're alive today, you probably have ancestors that were slaves.
No, there's Africans from African countries. They didn't contribute to slavery. Hank, are you from slaves or you don't know?
From slaves, as far as I can tell. But I have my own slaves now. I have Pony Boy as a slave. Pony Boy
Do you
snapped
think,
his neck.
think that you deserve reparations for slavery?
No, I need reparations for this H-1B garbage, though. So,
Oh, look at
What?
this.
yeah, I need reparations for this H-1B.
Those are cool looking.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I need reparations for the skills gap.
Who
garbage.
gave those darkies a phone? They don't deserve that technology.
They did. They ordered it.
They didn't engineer anything.
But you're not required to engineer things before you buy them. That'd be weird.
That looks kind of like a pyramid to me.
No,
not-
that doesn't look like a pyramid.
It's not as pointy as Steven likes them.
I think the point broke off.
Negroes have pointy titties. Their tits are pointier.
Whose tits are pointier? Yours or Aunt Jemima's?
You're kind of an expert on that today. You're showing off.
I like pointy tits. Not again. I mean, we're still enslaved. It's just a different system.
Who's this idiot?
Feudalism
Ricardo?
plus. Capitalism is essentially feudalism plus.
Yep.
No.
Here's,
I like capitalism. It's healthy. Healthy
Fine.
competition.
Here's Marvin the Martian. He's a darkie. Look at him.
Oh.
Why is he wearing a tutu?
Do you have a lot of capital, Stephen?
He's Roman, I think.
I don't want to brag.
He's Roman.
Yeah.
If you have a lot of capital, it's proof capitalism isn't healthy because you don't know how to do anything.
Yeah, I do. Capitalism's very healthy. It's the
What's your
best system
skills?
ever. It's the best system
What are your
ever.
professional skills?
It's the least
Best
bad
system ever.
system.
King Stephen, is Marvin Martian your favorite Looney Tune?
No, I don't like darkies.
Oh, okay.
Weren't there other Looney Tunes that were dark? I know, like the Tom and Jerry lady was, right?
Yeah, she was.
I prefer whites. I don't like darkies.
You like Aunt Jemima's pancakes, though.
I don't really believe in freedom, Ricardo. I think freedom's a bumper sticker.
Pancakes. I gotta get going. She's cooking me some lunch.
Yeah, you
Cool.
you got to do what she tells you. You're in her harem.
No.
after all.
She does what I tell her. I'm hungry.
Mhm.
Which is why you're eating lunch this late.
That's right. I slept in.
Did you have breakfast this morning?
No, are you still working, Hank?
No.
You don't work a job anymore?
No, I'm on my weekend. That's so
Your
I think there's a
weekend.
problem with all
Yeah.
ideals if you put them above everything. Like freedom's definitely important, but some things are more important depending on the time and situation.
Ricardo's not free. He's talking stupid nonsense. He's not,
Oh,
his
yeah,
name's
go
not
ahead.
even Ricardo. He's a fake.
No,
Us-
freedom's important, definitely.
I'll start working again on Friday.
On Friday, you have that many days off?
Yes,
Do you only work 1 or 2 days a week? Or you're just being a lazy Negro.
of course.
That's lazy.
Yep.
Who's
That's
this
Nico.
new person? I can't see the name. Oh, Photo Man.
Yeah, what's up?
Photo Man.
Reading is
Nico.
one of his skills.
Sounds boring.
How are you doing, Ben?
Reading and physics, two other areas of expertise for Stephen.
I'm doing okay. Apparently, there's a new type of airbag that I need to look into. Steven's letting me
new-
know.
Type of airbag?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Steven said.
Yeah.
Do you want to let him in on
Even
your
sounds
your
like his
invention?
blood sugar is getting low.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finally activated my Steam games that I only bought.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard work being lazy all day.
Need a BLT there, Stephen. You're retarded?
Hank showing off his Steam library.
Yeah, I activated my games. I actually claimed them.
That's not too shabby.
Yeah, I got
Scroll down on the left side though. Okay.
Considering last week he had
Yeah.
one game.
Well, no, I've had Steam for 20 years and he has more games than I do.
Oh, there you go.
That was easy. I just need to buy a few Humble Bundles.
I got a considerable amount of games, but I don't buy games unless I already like them, though. So
Apparently, you have a bad imagination, Steven.
How dare they insult Steven's imagination?
A very bad imagination.
oh, Steven left.
No, he left honorably, as he always does.
He was here. He was in a good mood before. And then what happened? Oh, the IQ thing.
Yeah.
He was wrong about something.
What about what?
That IQ hasn't gone up in the last 100 years.
Oh, is that what he was saying? What was the?
Technically, it hasn't.
Yeah.
Technically, IQ is 100. The average IQ has always been 100. It
Yeah,
always
yeah,
has
yeah.
to be 100.
Yeah, it's normalized.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, but was 150 50 years ago is 100 now.
If an average person today took a test went back in time and took a test 50 years ago, you're saying they would get a higher score.
Well, it depends on which kind of test.
Correct.
Something.
Right. So
Flynn effect.
But, yeah, they should.
Buzzword.
But sometimes those tests are structured in ways that someone from this time wouldn't have technically have access, but you wouldn't have common access to certain facts.
I feel like I'm forgetting how to think now that we've got AI.
Oh yeah. Well, apparently the Flynn
AI
effect has,
doesn't
like,
think,
reversed itself.
Yeah, it doesn't think it. It's a bullshit generator, as Richard.
But it
Stallman
does
says.
replace. It does replace your need to do a lot of thinking.
It helps
Like,
me
apparently-
brainstorm and search.
Eh,
It doesn't help me think at all.
it
Apparently,
replaces
Gen
a lot of
Z-
busy work, which is actually how you can exercise your brain muscle.
Exactly.
Apparently, Gen Z is like supposedly the first generation that's like dumber than their parents.
Oh,
Well, that's because the parents weren't
Yeah.
showing their money. That's why.
We're going down.
who
We're
would've guessed-
reversing.
who would have guessed that like handing kids like iPhones and a bunch of media at a time where development's like, we're fucking words. See, I'm brain rotted myself.
well, I mean, people are consuming way more information today than
Yeah,
they
but
did
that
100 years ago.
the retention has gone down.
Oh, I see.
Only for the
Because
stupid
the
useless
quality,
information.
because the quality of the information, or at least the quality of the medium with which the information is given, is worsened.
But at least they don't abandon children for 9 days in the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, using that
pretty good.
pooch's bun as a plate holder.
Hazel makes a good table.
Yeah. I just realized I wasn't on mute while I was doing all that stuff in the kitchen.
You weren't loud.
We couldn't
Yeah.
hear you.
That's good.
I heard the cupboard close or something, but it's not bad.
Yeah. I try to have good etiquette, but this time I
Yeah, you
forgot.
did.
If you got too loud, we would just muted your channel.
That's true. We can mute you.
Yeah.
We can't unmute you though.
Are you eating a quesadilla?
Casilladilla.
Pizza.
It's my pizza.
Every Tuesday.
Is it an Annie's pizza? Because that would be
No.
ironic.
No, it's a cauliflower crust pizza. It is a frozen pizza. It's just not that Annie's brand.
I really like Annie's pizza, and I think I read recently there was like AIDS in it or something.
There's AIDS in the
Over.
pizza. What does that even mean?
Yeah, that's weird.
What kind of stuff are you reading?
I don't think that's how AIDS works.
Yeah, I don't think that's how AIDS works.
Maybe like typhoid or some shit. I don't know.
Could be
E.
typhoid.
coli. E. coli is
Hey,
kind of common.
you should come on stream, Jay. Tell us about your Trinity stuff that you're working on.
Trinity stuff.
Yeah, he's doing a new typology.
Oh,
Always,
some
as
like
usual.
NI.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay, come on stream. Denzin's almost as smart as you are, so he shouldn't
Almost.
be.
He's smarter because he doesn't argue with stupid people.
Well,
Jay
that's a
argues
good
with
point.
stupid
He
people
doesn't
all day.
argue with stupid. He's smarter, yes.
Yeah.
And he's creating his own typology, so that inherently makes him smarter than all the other typologies out there.
What makes it different?
Master, what is the secret to eternal happiness?
Do not argue with stupid people.
That's it? I don't think that works.
You are right.
Yep. So you're registering for school next year, Nico?
I already have registered.
Nice. And you're not going to chemistry, you're going to something else?
I'm still going, Ken.
Okay, good.
It's fun. It's just like this is like something that is like an FI of mine. It's fun. I
Yeah.
like it.
Good.
I
Well,
like doing
you motivate yourself by remembering how shitty it is to wash dishes for a living.
it. Yeah.
You like calculating with moles that much? You like calculating with moles?
Moles.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
if I have a calculator,
Have a
I kind of
Gadron's
suck
number.
at. I kind of suck with like mental math though. Low key. My working memory's too ass for that. For real.
Feminine thinking.
Yeah, no, it could be. Apparently,
Maybe.
it's like comorbid with like ADHD. Because I don't have dysgraphia, and like my mathematical like knowledge or like reasoning is intact, but like my ability to do mental math is absolutely ass.
What other
Apparently
labels
a
are you
lot of-
assigning to yourself?
Oh, plenty.
Okay.
Yeah,
would
it's
try
like
using
that
pixels.
demon SI, man. It really be like that for real. Also, ADHD was not assigned to me by me. It was assigned to me by my like psychiatrist in like second grade.
Yeah, but you're like clinging on to that label, like you're sharing it as if it is assigned by you, like you've accepted it.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I mean it's yeah, I have accepted it, but
Like
that doesn't
everyone
mean
calls
that
Hank
I'm
autistic, but he never calls himself autistic.
yeah, I don't.
That's
because
fair.
It's bullshit. It's just another typology variant. Gen XF banned me from his channel because I thought as autism was just as well as any personality, which means it's not inherent in the
Well-
brain. You can cut it open, but you won't find autism in it because it's socially constructed.
I mean, you could say like, "Hey, I don't have ADHD, but there is something that I do know that I have is serious difficulty with executive functioning, with which I typically need like a dopaminergic stimulant to correct."
Yeah, I don't actually have an issue with executive function. I'm running a show.
Yeah.
The thing is, my issue is that people are worse communicators than they think they are, and that causes me problems with planning. And since I'm not as psychic as Palpatine, I can't just run all their dollar trees before I talk to them. But that would make things easier because I know what path to take with them. But I don't have that. I haven't exercised that part of my personality because it makes me too violent. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wonder if Hank is like sleep blast for real.
Yeah, I think it is.
I am sleep last for sure.
Sleep.
What are
blast.
pinthalates?
What are autistic? He said.
With
What did you? Phthalates. Yeah, they're like this like compound in plastic that I mean I don't know too much about it aside from it's used in a lot of plastics. Then the plastics degrade and the phthalates get everywhere and they like cause metabolic issues.
Yeah,
so you want to avoid
It's
them.
in the Annie's macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, they're turning the frogs gay for real, for real.
yeah. I got rid of my PFAS cooking equipment. Other than the baking
Oh yeah,
sheets.
I remember that. I remember that talk. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the baking sheets technically have it, but I don't see it on there. So, and I don't. They don't. Baking stuff isn't that warm, so I don't have to worry about it. Baking is only around 350, but they start to break down at like 4.
Yeah. And I mean, if you do like sauna a lot, like 5 times a day or something, like dry sauna, apparently a lot of those like toxins just get leached out of your body.
Oh,
Like, did you hear that like Brian Johnson, like that immortal billionaire guy from like doing sauna all the fucking time, he became like the first recorded human to not have microplastics in his semen.
Who was that?
congratulations.
What?
Brian Johnson.
Let's take a look
The
at him.
first
Brian
recorded human
Johnson.
to not
What does
have
he do?
microplastics in his semen.
He was like a
What?
co-founder of, I believe, like not maybe PayPal or some other company, some other tech company. But his health like went to shit. He was like very unhealthy. He dealt with like a
It looks like
breakup
he
and
did too much
stuff.
plastic surgery.
Yeah. I know. He only started looking a lot more human whenever he finally got his first dose of psilocybin. And then all of a sudden he's like a crap ton more relatable now.
I don't believe he doesn't have microplastics. His whole face is plastic.
He has macroplastics now. Replaces microplastics with
yeah.
macroplastics.
He's basically been like super health obsessed, and he's trying to be like
He is
like
health
immortal.
obsessed, yeah, but it doesn't make him healthier.
Yeah, like he low key might find himself getting outlived.
Look,
You know,
he's,
I think
he's
a
only
lot of it
48
is
and
genetic. I mean, if you look
I
at
mean,
like
he's 50 years old in that picture.
if you look at him like now, like a very recent picture versus like some of the first ones that pop up where he kind of does look like Data from Star Trek.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if you look at him now, he looks like a lot more human and a lot more youthful. And
That's
funny
him
enough,
now.
I think that change like I attribute that change to whenever he took like psilocybin. All of a sudden he took it. He was just like he just felt like much more human. And I actually liked
Yeah, I didn't study him enough to
watching
attribute
him.
changes to him.
I do. He's
He
got
used to be a
that. He's got
ginger.
that. He's got that ST sleep, and like
Yeah.
kind of looking at like how he's doing his ST sleep gives me like a little bit of an.
Oh,
idea
wow.
of
I
what's
remember
going on.
him. I remember the old him.
You knew Ginger
blonde
Brian
hair?
Johnson?
Yes, I recognize Ginger Brian Johnson as the PayPal investor. He's
Look
like a
at
tech
that
mogul.
2018 guy there.
Yeah. But yeah, he apparently with Sauna's like
Damn, he
got
turned
rid of
himself
a
into
lot
a
of the-
Chad.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
With his
Yeah.
money. With his
He
money.
tried it.
Yeah, immune with his money.
with his.
I
with
wonder
his
if that would
money,
work on
all of his-
women.
I doubt it.
He has a girlfriend. He's got like a really hot wife.
Yeah, but he's rich. That doesn't count. He's already a Chad money-wise.
And
I'm
this-
saying,
no,
like,
no, this dude's
if he wore regular clothes and went into a club, could he pick up like the baddest baddie in the whole club simply by being fake tall and fake handsome?
Nah.
No, he's 19.
I mean, if you look at like the
Hank says
Well, I mean, if
no.
you
I
look
say
at the-
yes.
I say yes because I see a pattern with like INTPs pairing up with ESFP chicks, and like the relationship.
Yeah,
actually
tell me
working
about it.
somehow. And,
No,
like,
working. I don't know about that. I mean, the sex is good and
apparently-
it lasts like a little while, but
if you look at his girlfriend, her name's like Kate. She I think may allegedly be like SE. But they're like this guy's like been sort of masculine SE, like I mean FE, like broadcasting his relationship a lot. And like it's like
how long has he been with this chick?
good while.
He's got kids, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has a kid.
Yeah.
But I think
I have
that-
like a
I think his son is from a different relationship, though. This is a newer girlfriend.
It doesn't seem like he's been in a relationship for a long time until her. But yeah, apparently he broadcasted him like going to Australia to meet her parents and all that, and like have dinner on like their like little family farm and stuff. And I was just like thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, he really went into the sun, dealt with like the jet lag, dealt with all of that, even if it like because he knows jet lag and all that like ages you. He knows that, you know. And but he did it. He did it anyways for her.
What a
And
hero! He went on a plane.
Wow.
Man.
Well, here's the thing: if you're like a super health obsessed IP, and like you know that like something can be like detrimental to that, and yet you still do that anyways for somebody, it's like it's like, you know what, you do get some brownie points for that, I think.
Yeah, he deserves
You know?
the brownie points for going on a plane.
Did you find any snakes?
In Australia, I don't know. I think her like Bulgarian dad like killed a snake like right in front of him or something, or some BS.
Does he get any bonus points for watching someone else kill a snake?
I don't know. He does not get bonus points for he gets like low SF points for wearing an umbrella in the sun next to the girlfriend's dad while doing yard work.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know, right? Like,
Well, thanks for sharing how you simp for Brian Johnson.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the health routine.
I just think he's just
Maybe.
asking for it. You know, he's like challenging the universe to kill
Yeah,
him
he
in a
is.
very surprising and accidental way that has nothing to do
Yeah.
with health.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Like,
Or he's so obsessed with health, he's going to cause himself health problems.
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's like one of the reasons why he got into like psychedelics and stuff. to get rid of the stress.
Yeah, like Kurt Godell.
A lot of what he does is monitoring, though.
Yeah.
Monitoring,
So as soon as the first signs of a health problem arises, he's going to deal with it in the most extreme way.
Yeah, like Kurt Godell refused to eat because he was afraid his food was poisoned, so he starved to death. The mathematician.
Well, you know, natural selection.
He's got a kid already, so it doesn't matter. He can die.
The guy who starved himself to death.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. He might have a kid. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he could afford to die. Though, I guess like you'd want to be like Elon Musk and like have as many kids as possible.
Apparently, Elon Musk has a kid with Amber Heard.
Yep.
Bruh.
After or like during the proceedings. It's so weird.
Yeah. It's
After
weird.
Johnny Depp?
Or like during Johnny Depp. I don't know what it was. I just saw somebody talking about it this week. I'm like, what? That makes sense.
Him and Grimes were in a relationship too.
Yeah,
That fell apart.
makes sense. He works too much. He can't have a relationship.
But they can have a relationship with Grok and yeah, Grok can fill in for him.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna head out.
We didn't tell us about your life, what you're doing, where you're
Oh.
working. You got more hours?
Oh yeah, I got more hours. Yeah, I mean it's
That's
kind of same old. We're gonna
Good.
go bowling here a little later, so that's pretty good. Doing more
Enjoy.
activities. Yeah.
You're going to a 13-year-old's birthday party?
What? What? I guess sure, like bowling. Sure.
Well,
yeah.
it looks like Denizen's got a bowling picture at his thing too.
Why did
Yeah, well, that's just
I guess why did you connect?
your opinion, man.
Yeah.
I do have a question though. Why did
Shower
you
shadows.
connect it like that, Ben?
Connect what?
I'm going to a 13-year-old's birthday party.
Isn't that usually who goes bowling?
Well, it's not as
No,
bad as like
usually
a.
it's like- Wasn't
At
it
least
like
he didn't
like
say
like
that he
high
was
school
going
and, like,
roller
college
skating.
students?
Yeah.
Isn't it like
Am I
high
wrong?
school and college students though who like go bowling and do like competitions?
Yeah.
Bowling
Roller
is for
skate, like, going
everybody.
I was joking. I know.
Yeah.
Going to Great Skate though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that would be weird.
a little sus.
I thought maybe Russ and I could go bowling just for something to do, and he said no.
Bruh.
He just does not like bowling at all. He hates it.
Probably we got-
What kind of hobbies do you guys like?
We just don't do
Hockey.
things. We don't go places.
And dogs, poodles and coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
that
I thought
was,
about Annie. I thought about your problem, Annie. If Russ dies before you, so
Yeah.
what he needs to do is he needs to get an apprentice and teach the apprentice to like old ladies and help old ladies out. And then by the time he dies, you'll be an old lady, and the apprentice can continue helping out old ladies. Yeah,
That should work.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Don't matter to Jesus.
Yeah, I mean that problem of we don't do anything or go out together is like something that I'm resolving to fix with Destiny.
What
So-
do you guys? Are you guys going bowling together?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of used to it. We save money by never doing anything. And I have my own hobbies, but I just do those by myself. And then a few times a year, there's events like family dinner or like on Wednesday. Oh my God, tomorrow. Yeah, we've got that Canada Day party that we got
Oh.
invited to. Yeah,
Right.
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
that is tomorrow. Interesting.
yeah.
I like the oh my god reaction.
Well, yeah, this week is just really going by quickly.
Yeah, I was just kind of like I saw the like YouTube. I saw like you were hosting the stream, and I was like, wait a second, it is a Tuesday. Man, it feels like not so long ago since I like got on the computer and talked last.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. Have fun bowling.
yeah, I guess real quick, how are things over there in like Israel and stuff?
Normal. Yeah.
Iran apparently got like peeved off and like sunk a boat because like Israel didn't want to pull out of Lebanon or something, and so
Yeah.
U.S. was just like fuck you and just like bombed
No,
the hell
yeah.
out of them.
Yeah. Exactly. It's funny because like they don't want Israel to retaliate, but as soon as like someone pees on the wrong thing, the U.S. blows everything up.
That is just the U.S.
Yeah.
It's like bully-esque strategy.
Well, it's obvious that this deal is a ploy. Like they don't know what to bomb. Like they need more intelligence on the ground, so they need to delay this stuff. And it's obvious the deal is going to fall apart. It's just a stalling tactic while they gather more intelligence
And do some more market manipulation for real.
Right, that too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyways, peace out.
All right, later. Oh, we lost Hank.
Oh. He's probably making a snack.
I think we should let Israel take over the Strait of Hormuz.
We got enough problems, man. We don't need that.
This week is very scary to me because everybody is focused on the 4th of July, and I don't think
yeah.
I'm going to make any money at all this week. And I already don't have any money. I have less than $200. And I'm
Just get deja vu.
Fermented potatoes.
I wonder if you said something similar last July.
Oh, I say pretty much the same thing every week. It's basically the same thing. But
I have
yeah.
3 quarts of these fermented potatoes.
I've never
Fine.
heard of that.
3 pints.
You're making vodka?
No quarts.
Pooch?
I could make vodka. Vodka's made out of fermented potatoes. Yeah, I have 3 quarts of fermented potatoes.
I didn't. I never heard of that. Did you look it up?
This I knew it existed already.
Your mom taught you.
She didn't teach me, but I knew fermented potatoes existed because vodka is made of fermented potatoes. But I actually want the fruit. That's because I want fermented food. It helps me manage my body better.
So it's raw potatoes.
Yep.
And that's okay? Do you have to cook them or?
Yeah, I cook them.
Okay, doesn't that kill?
Cook them before you preserve them or after?
I just leave them. I don't leave them like this for a while, but I'll cook them. It kills some of it, but it doesn't kill all of it.
I
don't know what the point is. What are you trying to do with a fermented potato?
I'm going to eat it eventually.
Well,
why don't you just eat yogurt?
Yeah.
Now I like yogurt.
Okay.
Pickles?
Yes.
So why go through the extra effort of making fermented potatoes?
Because
for fun?
For fun, yes.
It's a different label. Yeah, he gets to write him a label. This is fermented potatoes on it.
Yeah, for fun. It's easy and it's healthy.
What's healthy about it?
It fixes my gut biome issue.
I see. Okay.
Well, yeah, if you eat a variety of different fermented things, it would improve your diversity in your gut. But if it's a potato that's fermented and then you have to cook it and already eat it, it seems like
Well, it changes the flavor of it too. It changes the flavor profile as well.
What about sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut. Yeah,
That's
I've done
way
it before. It's kind of boring though.
Yeah, it is.
I like it. Russ makes it a lot. He uses a 5-gallon bucket and makes a whole bunch of it.
Yeah.
I could do it, but I'm gonna try things I can't just buy.
Have you tried whole milk strained yogurt? Like not Greek, whole milk, not Greek?
I tried it. I didn't like it that much. There was a time that I just refused to eat any dairy. I got over it.
I get the whole milk Stonyfield because it has independently tested some of the highest levels of probiotics. And then I get strawberries and blueberries. And I simmer them in a pan over low heat until it turns into jam.
Ooh,
then I mix it in the yogurt. I make strawberry yogurt and blueberry yogurt. And that shit's fucking bomb.
I have a lot of oranges and lemons, so I'll simmer a few.
Yeah, me and Hazel and Poppy eat yogurt, but Russ doesn't like it.
I also use yogurt to marinate chicken and lamb.
Mm-hmm.
When you make the curry, it is mostly yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
I usually use soy sauce or barbecue sauce to marinate. Assume it's a wet marinade.
And pickle juice is like a secret ingredient in like deli food. So like egg salad, tuna salad.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I wonder how alcoholic my fermented potatoes are.
Yeah, I wonder what they're.
If only
You
Nico's
can-
here to tell me how to test that.
Well, Russ knows how. It's some like gravity thing. Like you put a thing in and I don't know, something to do with gravity.
Oh, okay.
If you,
I'll
if
look
you
it up.
put, you have to like what's it called? Distill it out. You gotta cook it at like 70 degrees and evaporate all the alcohol into a separate thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, to make vodka. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
how they
Russ,
clean it.
yeah, Russ did that one time. He made a still, but it's illegal, and he got really
Right.
paranoid because we had the only time we've had a bad group of people in the main house. There's like renters that go through and they're usually grad students. But we got this one bad group that just had like a bunch of tweakers and they were disruptive. And then Russ was so afraid that the cops were going to come. And so he dismantled his still.
I mean, even if the cops came, they wouldn't give a shit, I think.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or you can bribe them with
Over a
some of that.
still?
Or you can bribe them with alcohol.
I know they'll fuck you up for a still.
Yeah, I think
Really?
it's in the United States. I think it's
Yeah.
a pretty big deal. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty harsh on that kind of stuff.
But I can't remember what he was using. I don't think it was potatoes. He was making something else, but I'm not sure.
The thing with vodka though is it doesn't like have the taste of whatever you used to make it. It's just as a matter of fact, I guess the better the vodka, the less taste it has.
Yeah.
And I saw this dude putting whiskey through a Brita filter,
Okay.
and he was like, "Oh, don't anybody do this? It's way too
Yeah.
good." So I have to try it at some point.
But why?
Like in other words,
Isn't
What
the
does
point of
it
whiskey the
do?
taste? Why are you trying to get rid of the taste?
Yeah.
because it's the impurities that make it an acquired taste and make it burn. So running it through the Brita filter made it that much smoother and easier to drink.
Seems like you just need to buy a better whiskey. But did
Well,
it
the
come
guy
out
just doesn't
clear?
like whiskey, so he wanted to change it.
Yeah. Does it make it clear? I wouldn't think so.
Clearer.
Yeah.
Like it's not clear, but it's like more filtered. And so then, like, even with an expensive whiskey, it would make it even more filtered. It'd be more costly because like the lost whiskey would cost you more per liter or whatever.
Yeah.
It can make it even smoother.
You probably lose a bunch of alcohol on the way too. Did you try any of your new games yet, Hank, or you just got them?
Yeah, I tried 4D chess and I tried Maze Madness. I mean 5D chess. 5D chess. I say 4D because that's how many actually the game has, but it's called 5D chess.
Is that a demon consume thing, like gathering so many games in such a short amount of time?
No, he's been gathering it for a long time, apparently.
Yeah, I gathered them for a really long time. It's just activated on Steam because I refused to use Steam because of religious reasons for a while, but the times have changed.
Because of
It's the-
religious regions.
yeah, religious reasons. I was a Stallmanite freetard. They said, "Oh, proprietary software is all bad." Then I softened up because I see all the reverse engineering going on with games. Then I see the free software games sucking for decades on end. So I just say, well, things being proprietary isn't that big of a deal because we can modify the object code. Like
Apparently, Steam is the one thing that's fighting Windows now too.
Yes, they are. They are going really hard against Windows. So it was more beneficial for me to just hold my nose and accept it. Yes, hold my nose and accept it. And also, I found out that they actually, if you're signed in, they will tell you about the DRM, which was one of my big issues.
If he's sleep last, so he's not consume last, but like it is something that Dave does too, where like he like, I don't know, he says he does this. He like buys something and he just has it in his room for a while before he wears it or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He has to get used to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do that. Just buy it now, so I have it. So when the price changes, like the RAM price changes, well, I don't have to care. I already have it.
Right. Only RAM gets obsolete quick.
Well, tell that to the super scalers that's buying all of it because the chatbots can take all the jobs, even though they definitely aren't. They're just bullshit generators. But they're still trying to scare the boomers in Congress over it.
I saw something about a study they did where they were comparing different AI models, like so not just LLMs. They were like looking at visual models. They were looking at all kinds of stuff, and they were looking at the architecture. So like how they build these representational landscapes, like multi-dimensional landscapes, to like connect ideas and stuff like that. So apparently, all these different models, the smarter they get, the more they converge on the same landscape.
Yeah, and also there's different kinds of AI, like Deep Blue. That was a lot of it's like hardware arrays where they just had chessboard simulators in the chips, and they just run a bunch of games really, really fast to figure out what the next move should be. So, which is a different architecture. But I think a lot of countries are making open source or open weight models because they're afraid of the proprietary US megacorp models where they could just turn the thing off remotely because the president said so.
Or start charging money all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to build my own local platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I kept like the Gemini forgot everything I told it. It lost like all my plans for my farm project, all my budget items, all my finances. It just forgot it all.
I thought it remembers it all the time.
Yeah, that's why I download mine. If it's a good thread, I download mine if I can use it later. Readjust it.
The context window is really annoying. So like if I could like condense stuff and write stuff with it, like I can just paste it back in and remind it of the context window.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like it'll forget stuff.
You can only paste what's in the context window though. So if you get to like talking to it for like 2 months, like I was,
in the same instance,
then get summarized and feed it back. So you can probably have it summarize it in chunks, then feed it back in.
Well, like instead of like writing something all myself, I'll like tell it, hey, I want you to edit it like this, and it'll change it. But then it like adds words into it, and the words Gemini keeps adding now is like strictly and natively. Like it adds the word strict. I have like a document with like 300 times it says strictly for everything and natively. I'm like, what the hell is this? Who talks?
It's some key prompt that you gave it a long time ago.
No, it's not. And I keep giving it prompts to get rid of it, and then it forgets the prompt to get rid of it. And it starts introducing it back in.
Yeah, it does that to me too. And sometimes it gaslights. It's like, no, you're right. You told me several times not to use the word strictly. Here it is again without the word strictly, and then it says strictly, blah, 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 blah.
It's like passive aggressively. Like you get mad at it for doing something, and then it like includes some like, Trojan horse inside the text. Passive aggressive.
Yeah, I think the new Chat GPT 5.6, when they would, I guess allegedly because we can't verify it, but allegedly when the safety people were testing it, it was cheating at the evaluations. So, but
I want like a life matrix and a second and like a personal assistant, and I don't want to have to tell it when the context is relevant. So, as far as I can tell, the only way I can do that is with unlimited storage and by changing from context windows into index text files. And so
you can use SQLite. So pretty much how I would architect it is that I'll have the prompt, then I save it in the database with a reference. So pretty much just like the normal thing, the summary thing, and have it just indexed as a not pretty much a non-relational database. There's a flat log type thing, so I can give it a hint and it can find it if it needs it. That's how I would architect. So use the database as extended memory, like this normal how a normal SQL database got functions, except it's not going to be relational. That's how I would architect it.
I'm trying to make it so that I don't have to specify or feed it. Right? So it's just every conversation we ever have automatically gets indexed. And then in the future, I don't have to like give it back to it. Yeah, here, take a look at this.
Yeah, the longer you talk to it, the longer the response is going to be every time, like exponentially.
Right.
Because it's going to have to look through all
right, but with a text file, right, but with a text file, I think I can get at least a year out of it before I notice a difference, especially on my 4090. Like on my laptop, I can just keep it limited to 3 to 6 months.
But like mine, it references things from a different conversation, and I'm like, what? I don't even remember telling you that. So I have a whole bunch of conversations, and it seems to be remembering all of it.
That's what I'm trying to do.
It randomly picks something out. Like it doesn't have like the recall humans do. Like, hey, remember that time last summer? It'll be like, no, but I remember this random thing that I just scanned out of the blue. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, is get it to where I can literally go, hey, remember that conversation we had last summer? And it will sit there and think. It might even take 1 or 2 minutes. I'm okay with that. But then it'll go, yes, right? And I'll say, hey, the project that we're currently working on, that tiny home project, this is a relevant contact. I need you to cross-reference this information and then give me a game plan on how to move forward. That's something I can do in Gemini if I do it on the same day, but not if I do it a month later. And I want something that I can do it like 3 months later,
You know what I think a good solution would be is like something to create a context window for your prompt. So like something that actually goes through your stuff, scans it, and then gives it the proper context. Because that's what I have to do every time I ask it about something. I'm like, all right, now I got to go through and give it all of the proper context because I know it's going to fuck this up. So like I'll pick, okay, here's the context here. I'm okay, I pasted all this to you for your context window. Now here's what I want you to do. Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty much just a log database with some hints, pretty much tag hints, and that should be good enough.
Right. There was like the random search feature that would like try to grab chunks of sessions and search to see if it could find the relevancy. And I started using a model like that, but I couldn't get it to integrate with Google. And so I looked for another solution, and the AI gave me a different answer altogether. It was like, oh, well, you can use these indexed files so that they're literally text only, and that will make it way easier. Like the AI can read it faster. It will eliminate your session window problem, and you can also move it from, because one of the prerequisites I gave it was I want to start on my laptop and then move it to my other machine once I get it set up. And it was like, yeah, use this because it'll just be a human readable text file that you can use anywhere and export and import easily.
One of the things I was trying to do too was get like you have the full conversation, but like that's a lot of text, and so like you distill it down once and then you distill it down again. And so if you've got like this the 2 times distilled stuff in like a list, so then it could like, you know, open that up and see what the conversation was, and open that up and see what the greater conversation was, so that way it can link to the context a lot easier.
Without losing the source material.
Right, because it could see the whole thing all at once really easily, but it wouldn't see the details. It'd have to like jump into the details for whatever, you know, index it was looking at. Like this one is
right
inside, yeah. But yeah, it's all just workarounds right now. Is your computer set up, Denizen?
No, like I said, I went to bring. Yeah, I was about. So today, I should be able to get the cleaning stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today though, because I have to wait till the sun goes down.
Why? Too hot?
Yeah, it's 115 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And what was the other thing I was concerned about? I think it was just having a mask and goggles, but if those come in today, then I don't have to wait.
Because like when the pigeon shit dries and you clean it, does it have like diseases in it from the dust?
Yeah, so I gotta wet it down first, and I have to find like a good balance to where it doesn't get wet, it just gets like moist and turns into like a paste. That way I don't have to worry about the dry particulates. And
So
because if I get it wet, then it forms the other kind of concern, right? So instead of being in the air, it splashes around, you know?
Yeah.
So I have to get it just the right consistency. Use a spray bottle, and then brush it into like a dustpan, and just do it like, you know, section by section, little section by little 12-inch section by 12-inch section.
What do they have? Do they have hantavirus or like tuberculosis, or what is it?
I don't know the particular pathogens. I just know what it causes. It causes upper respiratory infections, and I'm prone to those. Where otherwise I don't really have any health issues. I have a lot of respiratory and nasal problems, so I don't want to fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm setting for another computer as well. I'm doing a burn-in test on this rugged laptop. I'm going to switch to it after I just verify how much battery life it actually has.
Why is it so shiny?
Because I didn't really use it, so that's why it's very shiny. Plus, there's light on it.
I've never seen a laptop screen that shiny. Is there like glass over it?
It's probably the light. Yeah, it's reflecting my monitor, and there's lighting, so that's probably it's
It's
very
like my
sharp.
laptop screen doesn't reflect much.
Yep. So after I verify the battery life, I'll switch to it. I'll migrate to this more rugged laptop.
Okay. Play Portal over there?
Say again? Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
It should run. It's 16 megabytes of memory.
So what's this deal with Snafu? Denizen? You're trying to trap him?
I did. I sent him evidence of actual crimes against children. He buried it and covered it up.
Really? Who was implicated? Like one of his friends?
Hurricane Peril, one of his friends.
I was telling Hank you should set up like a fake account as like a 14-year-old girl or something who is overdeveloped, and like try flirting with him and see what happens.
Yeah, she could try to join his Discord.
Yeah.
So Hurricane Peril left me a voice message threatening particular crimes, if you can imagine.
Yeah, Epstein has crimes.
Yeah, against my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I told him that she was 7 years old, and he doubled down on it. And I sent that audio message to Snafu indirectly because I knew he wouldn't take it from me. And
where is she?
He buried it.
Yeah, Snafu buried the lead.
I didn't know you had a daughter. Where is she living?
Well, I mean, technically, officially, I don't have a daughter.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and he made 5 posts about me while he had the audio file about me being a pedophile.
Okay.
And he even made a post about RLM's dead baby, but he made 0 streams and 0 posts about Hurricane Peril.
Uh-huh.
And when I called him out on it, he was like, "Yeah, I had a private conversation with him about how it was bad."
Which is weird. I thought.
Wasn't he canceling people for being friends with pedophiles? Wasn't that one of his things?
Correct.
Yeah.
Not even friends if you just have them on your panel.
Yeah,
right.
He called them pedophile sympathizers.
So, like, we could just cancel him if he ever tries to do anything. Be like, yeah, but you're friends with Hurricane Harold. Why don't you denounce him? Why are you friends with him?
Exactly.
Right.
But
and that's how I caught him, because he never sent me a private message about what he accused me of. So he made up some shit about me, posted about it 5 times, had hard audio evidence of an actual crime.
It's obvious he doesn't really care about it. It's obvious he just using it
right.
whatever means he's trying to.
Yeah, he doesn't care about children. He doesn't care about protecting children. Let's put it that way. He doesn't care about protecting children.
But he cares about.
And what's funny is
and he's using that. He's using his caring to protect children as some ammunition for something. I don't know what it is.
Right. Well, just to attack people he doesn't like on the internet, because it's the worst thing you can call them.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And I went on Flows to talk about it, and I finished talking about it, right? And I described it in detail.
Okay.
And then I changed the subject to RLM, and as soon as I did, he banned me. As soon as I changed the subject, and he said it was because I used bot words that would trigger the bots to come over.
Yeah, like
whatever the fuck that means. Imagine, huh?
Yeah. Pound bang big bash. Yeah, he kicked them off.
Yeah.
For free.
But what's funny is he let me finish. He let me finish saying all of the supposedly bad words, right?
All right.
And it wasn't until I changed the subject to RLM, which was not going to have any bad words in it, that he banned me. So I'm a little bit dubious about his actual motivations.
Hello?
Yeah, and then he called me a narcissist.
That's
But-
not
but-
like
Talk
it.
about projection.
The biggest
it's not like
surprise
it's
is that he did it for free. That's not normal for him.
Well, you know why? Because I think it's not technically for free. I think underneath it all, like there was a lot of projection going on, and I honestly don't think he wanted me to talk about RLM and bring out the truth about that subject. But I also think that the major
I'll say it for you.
uh,
I'll say it for you. That Dusty wants to make sure he gets Mike 23's money, and saying the thing about the RLM thing will make it harder. So that's why.
correct,
Yeah.
correct. But I think the real root cause under it all,
What is RLM?
for me personally, is that I don't donate enough money to him. So like, if you think about it like that, it wasn't for free, right? Like, in other words, because when he banned me, he said, "Yeah, you fuck Denizen." He was like, anybody can come back on the stream except Denizen. Fuck Denizen. He can send a super chat. So basically, like, if I pay him, then he'll let me back on, right? So it's like reverse free. You know what I mean? Like a negative
Attack.
like the difference between positive freedom and negative. Yeah, like positive freedom and negative freedom. It's like he did it for no cost, but he's attaching a price to the re-entry. So you know what I mean? It wasn't exactly free.
Yeah, he's taxing.
And I guess the way I see it is, I'm not allowed to talk about what I want to because I don't pay enough, and that's how I took it.
Maybe.
Probably. But I pay barely anything.
I've never paid him anything.
Oh, you donate way more than I do.
I do donate more than you do, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm barely paying shit to him.
Like RLMAI, you mean? Is that what you were talking about?
No, it's a person.
No,
Oh,
RLM is initials for Rebecca Marino. She goes by her real name on the internet. She's a YouTuber.
What were you trying to talk about with her?
Flo. I didn't know it was Flo. I just heard somebody say it and fucking got triggered immediately. So, but he said it was him. He said that was me. I said it. He said that I had a failed romance, or she had a failed romance with me and OG and Mike, and that like she was doing similar things with me and OG and Mike behind the scenes, and I wanted to go up to correct the record and say that we did not have any kind of relationship offline or a failed romance, and that those rumors weren't true. And from what I knew about her relationship with OG, nothing like that happened between us. Yeah, and that was it. But he wouldn't let me get that part out. He let me talk about like child rape and pedophilia for 5 minutes. But then as soon as I was done and changed the subject to RLM, he was like, you can't say those words or something like that. And I'm like, what words? And I forget these things because these people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Those words are not banned by TOS. And he even himself, after he banned me,
Yeah, he's paranoid. You can't be like logical on him. He doesn't.
Yeah.
he admitted I didn't violate TOS. He admitted it. He fucking admitted it later in the stream.
Yep.
And then he said some shit like, those words will cause the bots to come over. And I still to this day have no fucking idea what he's talking about. Do you know what he's talking about? Any of you know what he's talking about? What that means?
No,
Is he like good friends with RLM? Maybe he didn't want you talking about RLM.
No, he doesn't.
No. He was bashing RLM. He didn't want me to say that she didn't do to me what the claim was. Is what I think.
Okay.
because he was claiming she did it to me too, and I was gonna say no, she didn't.
Oh, I see. Okay. So
But does anybody know what that means? Like, I
Yeah.
know that there's AI bots that listen to streams, and if they're listening, right? And if you say trigger words that are against terms of service, then they'll report your stream, and usually a human will review it for context, unless it's super really bad, like a gun or a suicide or like something really bad happening, where it's going to get immediately killed by the bot. It has to have an extremely high level of confidence
It's paranoia.
for the bot to do it.
He's just paranoid. There's no logic there.
Yep.
He doesn't.
But like,
he
you
doesn't know
can't
what they can do,
say
and he's
shit
guessing
to
what they can
make the. You can't say shit to make the bots listen to you, though. That's fucking retarded. What are they, magical?
Yes.
It might be retarded.
If they're-
But he's paranoid.
They're magical AI bots, Denizen. So yes.
Okay, so that's fine. He can be paranoid. I'm not going to judge him. My problem was that literally when I said, how the fuck am I supposed to know how you feel? And that translated into the context of this conversation, how am I supposed to know your specific set of paranoid delusions? Right? And he called me a narcissist and banned me.
He felt triggered because you were
Yeah.
pull the
Makes
skirt
sense.
off. Pull the skirt up
I
on
mean,
that.
I would have guessed those would be some of his issues based on his type. But yeah,
Yeah.
the paranoia.
ESTP, by the way, that's his type.
Yeah.
The Chad type.
Is ESTP, are they paranoid?
Not
Yeah.
all of them, but they can be.
Yeah, they can.
But in a very specific way. Like paranoia can hit anybody, right?
Yeah, it's
But
paranoid.
See,
about-
Observers in general would be more on the paranoids, with less with people and more with that kind of thing, control and chaos.
I gave her several minute long rant. I
Yep,
must have said
yep,
pedophile like 20 times.
Yeah, he wasn't.
And then after I was done and went to talk about RLM, that's when he was like, "You're banned."
How about this? Let me speculate. Maybe he already resolved the issue of RLM and he's trying to pull the money in somehow, and you were going to ruin it. Maybe that's what he's paranoid about. I'm speculating. I have no evidence of that, but I'm just spitballing.
My underlining feeling is that, let's say I had donated thousands of dollars to him, like Mike has, then I could say whatever the fuck I want. That's why he was like super chat,
Yeah, Mike contradicts himself all the time. So even then,
yes,
he's just running other idiots on the podcast.
This is how he gets one of the nicest, most honest people on YouTube, because he gives away the most money.
In general, EPs and specifically like the SE types, which he is, they push boundaries, and especially when they have masculine SE like his, they push a lot of boundaries, and they get smacked at it, right? They get smacked about all those boundaries, and like they should be, right?
And so then that's why he would think that that's why he thought that's what I was doing.
No, he didn't think you were doing that, but after getting hit that many times, they get paranoid about someone's out to get them. People are trying to get them, because it can't be that I'm pushing boundaries. It has to be that. Yeah. And so their paranoia is going to be about the system, and the system's out to get you.
Yeah. I mean, he had 10th Man and Pony Boy Snafu Snaps on the same show. They're arguing back and forth. They're pretty pathetic, to be honest. They were 10th Man the day before.
Yeah, and they were using the P word over and over again.
Yeah. 10th Man said he was going to burn down the Poundverse, and I'm sorry, that's garbage. You didn't do much of anything. I had to do it myself, and it's more work on I do. And there's nothing else on the list. So, oh well. Dennis could probably do it. So his flow states reactions, but Pony Boy and 10th Man, they can't do it. They don't have what it takes. So
I could do a whole series on fucking Flo's optics, as Snafu puts it.
Yeah.
I don't know why so many people are fucking so obsessed with sniffing that dude's farts.
Well, he figured out how to make panels make a little bit of money.
The other thing is if you know someone's weakness and you start poking at their weakness, it's kind of an asshole move. Just saying. Like I know it's just a misunderstanding the whole thing, but like from his perspective, yeah. Like I think he was upset that you were doing it on purpose. Like he might have been thinking that it's like, oh, he's trying to get me on purpose.
He'll get over it.
That's what I'm saying, and I think that's another form of projection based on what you were saying about pushing boundaries.
It definitely is, but he was like the whole time, every time you were doing it, he was like being more. He was being more. What's it called? He was eating his words. He wasn't saying anything. He was like being like, okay, he's not going to do it again, and then you do it again. And so maybe at the end you just blew up about something.
You know what I mean? And he knows you're not a dummy like the other ones. So if someone could do it and actually want to have an effect,
that's why I know that the words don't matter, though.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like when I use fake words, it's embarrassing, and I do it to coddle the channel owners because it's stupid.
Yeah, it is.
It's fucking stupid. Do they really? Here's the thing: are they so fucking stupid that they don't know that AI knows what you mean when you say grape?
Yes.
Do they think the fucking AI is that retarded?
You know he doesn't.
Yeah, that's how you magically get out of toss is by simply putting a G in front of the word. I mean, get the fuck out of my face with this shit. That's why when I was a little bit triggered already, and some of my defenses were down, that I didn't give that extra layer of coddling the retards. It wasn't intentional to hurt his channel. It was just I didn't go that extra step to say, oh, what words can I say that are going to possibly upset somebody in the room, you know?
Yeah, I know. No, you're absolutely right, and he's absolutely wrong. It's just he can't help it. It's like when you go over to a bear and you want to be friends with a bear, the bear can't help biting your head off.
Yeah, even if you did a dumb regex search, it will catch it. So it's pointless.
Yes, no, Denizen is obviously right. He's just paranoid, and that's what he is. And if you start pushing on his paranoia, he's going to lose it.
Yeah, that's why he thinks I'm squirrely, because I push the paranoia, but he knows I don't really take channels down by doing something on the channels. I just sit and watch for someone else to do something stupid. I don't mean.
But the thing is, he knows all this. He's not in denial about it. That's what I like about Flo. Yeah, it's you can call him out on all this shit while it's happening. He's like, oh shit, is that what's happening? Oh yeah, you know. Yep. But if you're not calling it out,
he doesn't seem to do that with me though.
He does.
When I call out shit, he blocks me and hides me in the chat.
Well, you're actually really smart. He actually respects you a bit, which is why he's actually.
That's probably why he's having such a reaction too. Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes I wish I were a master at dealing with people.
Don't we all?
Yeah, exactly. I wish that too.
Yeah. Hank's putting in the work though, right, Hank?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You are.
I'm making some inroads, but still, I need to figure out all the vibe garbage, because a lot of people don't strategy, don't plan, don't even set an alarm clock or wear a watch. Just late every time, have a really hard time communicating or saying what they mean, getting a point in the right direction. So I had to factor in all that stuff.
Yeah, that's one thing I was impressed with Noelle too. When she was first coming on my channel, it would take forever to get anything out of her mouth. She would go over it, and she was having a normal conversation the other day.
Yep,
it's pretty good. But she was still showing off body parts, and I had to take her off channel.
Yep, I saw that. Actually, I listened to the rest of the show while I was walking.
Yeah. I was laggy too, so I was trying to click it off, but then by the time it clicked off, it was clicking back on. Yeah.
You did a good job still.
StreamYard is a lot better this week. Last week it was crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was probably a connection issue.
There was something going on. Everybody was having an issue. Yeah.
Yes. But I should have time after I upgrade some stuff. I'll experiment with some other thing again.
Anyway, yeah, like you got to reassure him. Like I had my M16, right? He's like, you could show your gun, just don't touch it. Like those are the rules. I was like, all right, fine. Like I won't do that. No worries. Like he's very particular about that because like he doesn't want to get in trouble. he thinks everyone's out to get him.
But he's seen a lot of people get in trouble. Like Aluma Tommy got in trouble with his
Yeah, that too. That
Yeah.
doesn't help. Yeah, he's seen patterns. Yeah.
I mean, if I could do something differently, I would have asked him
Probably.
first,
Yeah, probably.
offline.
Yeah. Like you're not wrong. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say you were right, but you were not wrong.
But let's show you something that's to prove Dennison's point. So Pony Boy.
If he had kicked me backstage and said, watch with the words, then I would have been conscious of it if he let me back up. And I would have thought of
But yeah, like you said, you don't
fake
you don't
words
get the
to
white
use.
glove treatment like that. You don't pay enough to get a white glove treatment, right? That's what you said.
It probably only costs $1.
Right.
So Pony Boy added a whole bunch of people. Added Fox News. What's the point of that? Added Fox News. Freaking
Yeah, when this dude calls me a pedophile, he sends it to Fox News.
And he sent it to King Stephen too.
Did he?
Yeah, the Sandy Machine.
Oh yeah, you're actually looking at it. Yeah.
Yep. Thorpe Tube. Why? Their optics aren't any. Their optics are worse. Why send a Thorpe Tube?
I brought this up. This panel he's talking about too. It was a flow panel. I brought it up. I was like, he's essentially saying that you are facilitating pedophilia on your channel with this accusation.
He should be
Because
going
this-
after the Pakistanis, right? Isn't that what's going on in England?
Yeah, he should be going.
He should be going after all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
But-
doesn't.
Oh, he wants to
but he
protect
doesn't
them.
Yeah, he exactly. He doesn't go after any actual predators. I've never seen him go after an actual predator. I only know him to go after innocent people who haven't done anything except hurt his feelings.
Exactly. Like King Stephen went after actual predators before, but that the predator flat earther he went after. But Pony Boy never went after any even confirmed people, confirmed convicted people. He's never gone after.
Yeah.
Then he said RLM was scamming, running a fake raffle because she gave away some makeup on her show.
Well,
Didn't charge anybody for it.
yeah, she didn't charge anybody. It was just people in the chat. I guess
so
you
weird
could
that
say it's a
nobody
data
pays
collection
attention to male
scheme,
Karens.
but
Like
it's
there's all
not,
the memes about the female Karens, but no memes about like the male Karens.
well, we just called them boss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're Kevin's.
yeah, you call them
yeah.
Kevin's, or it's just your any boss means covers male Karen stuff.
Yeah.
And I love the wording of this. Remember, Denizen is a pedophile. Basically, we saw him flirt. We saw him flirting. First of all, no. I mean, no offense to Noelle. I'm sure she's very happy with her boyfriend.
Can you like?
But
it has to be against the law to like blame someone of that in this day and age.
oh no, yeah. This post is illegal.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's illegal in the United States.
Yeah, but I updated
And
my
if like
library
someone
card.
connects you with Denizen and they see this post, you lost a job.
Well,
Right.
if they're stupid, the only reason they would say they're going
It
to
doesn't
lose a
matter.
job
It's
because
about the
of
optics. It doesn't matter. It's about the
That's
optics.
not how. Yeah. That's not how defamation per se works. Just the claim on its own is assumed to be damaging enough to someone's reputation that it's criminal. It's liable.
Yeah.
And
Well,
he's
it's-
talking about optics constantly, and that's what he's doing. He's attacking your optics.
Yeah. Well, I updated my library card, and I do have a people search, so I can get that cheaper. So if you need to send him some mail, we should be able to route it to the right address.
Yeah, and so obviously I haven't flirted with Noelle because I'm not attracted to her.
Yeah,
And I
obviously
think
you
she was.
fucking know.
I think she was talking about sex on this panel, right? And but she's an adult. She's like almost 30 fucking years old.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
But
what's
not
always,
on my panel. She's not talking about
Not on
that.
this panel, the panel referenced,
yeah,
Right,
but
okay.
and I have flirted with Noel.
which was Flo's panel.
Yeah, but what's weird is I have flirted with Noel, but she's unworthy of me because
That's
she's
right.
just not up to my par. But
She's not up to your power. That's right.
Yeah, but Pony Boy never said anything about that because his narratives, just my video games are evil or whatever.
So this is straight predator optics from incel denizen, right? Me talking about sex with an adult woman on a stream.
That's right.
That's predator pedophile optics. But Hurricane Pero calling me and threatening to, my 7-year-old daughter and then murder her.
Yeah. I wouldn't go
That-
as far to say like the problem is when you accuse somebody of like the extreme, you miss what they're actually doing. Like, I'm not saying this is what you're doing, but like some people, they don't flirt with kids, it's against the law, but they'll flirt with everyone and they'll be overly sexual and like, that's still not cool. They're not technically a pedophile. But like if you start calling them a pedophile, you've gotten rid of like you're accusing them of something they're not. Like it's not helping the situation. Like accuse them of what they are. Because it's still not cool what the guy's doing. Is you're making everyone feel uncomfortable, right? I'm not saying that's
Yes.
Yeah.
I have that.
Going to the extreme and calling everyone a pedophile.
No, I was going with the flow, pun intended.
Right.
Yeah, I have the actual voice message. You want to hear it, Binyamin? Otherwise, you don't.
I don't care enough.
Okay, works for me.
But it's good you're gathering the evidence. Yeah.
The reason I spread that voicemail message around is because
I know Hank has it.
It went so far over the boundary. I believe that it hit the level of community. Now I know most of these people who say community, they don't really mean it. And clearly, since Hurricane Pero since Snafu is still allowed on panels, we don't have a community. Because if we did, he would be barred from being on the panels. And we would shun him, and everybody would report him to YouTube. So he would either lose his channel, or he would become completely irrelevant. And I felt that what Pero threatened was so far over the line, women and children needed to know about it, right? Like, men who are responsible for women and children and women needed to hear what he had to say, because it crossed the line into him actually being predatory and someone that you need to watch out for. You should know that he does this. If you're talking to him on the internet, you should know that he talks like this. That's how bad it was.
No, it's obvious who he is. Like within a few seconds of seeing him.
Even Nico knows. He forgets everything.
Very aggressive. He's fighting everybody.
Yeah. So the thing is, I understand there's no community, but if he's around, I'll let him on because he always sucks on both of his feet. It's just hilarious. He sucks on both of his feet. Plus, we can't factionalize because usually we can't be independent. We try to factionalize and then we'll get exploited that way. So I'd rather deal with this evil because he's pathetic than deal with some big organization that's just soulless and uses a lot of people as leverage. So this is something I could easily deal with. If he annoys me too much, I just kick him off like I did backstage.
Well, Hank likes to content farm him, so there's that.
Yeah, and he likes to farm himself out for content because he's bragging about, I'm helping Dusty make so much money. So he likes to farm himself out for content, but he's not making his own money. So he has to beg for people to fix his clutch.
I'm such a fuck up. I'm attracting all the attention and I'm making money for you. You should say thank you.
Exactly.
That's how he gets a platform on there, and he keeps pointing it out to remind everybody. That way there's still one place he can go. Because a lot of places he's just not allowed anymore.
Yeah.
So that's his shtick, right? At Dusty's.
Very bitter about not being relevant. He thought he was relevant. No, he's like, oh, no, I'm not relevant. I am relevant. You don't even know.
He's a clown.
Right.
He's a bum. He's a clown. And Mike 23 sure stretched out $1,000 to build a dunk tank in Colorado and have a freaking whole event over it. Other than the constant contradicting of himself, not spending money wisely, by have a problem with Mike 23. Like other wealthy people like Grid One, spends it wisely, but Mike just slings it around like he didn't earn it.
Yeah, if I had Mike's money, I would not spend any of it on barring Snafu. But given that Mike has already spent like what 500 or 1,000 banning him, I would definitely just do it again and ban him again.
My problem with him is he just talks over at everybody. Like the way he acts, if we have a conversation, then like I wouldn't care as much. But he just talks over you. He doesn't listen, and you can't.
When he's drunk.
No, every fucking time. Every time he comes out, he talks over. Yeah.
Oh, Snafu.
I turned down his mic, and then he turns it back up over and over. Like I don't know how he knows I'm turning his mic down, because like he's noticing that people are talking over him. So he's like, "Oh, my mic must be low again. Let me turn it up."
Yeah, he does it so often. He can feel it. He can feel the volume not working.
I sat there for 15 minutes waiting for him to tire himself out and leave before I said a single word.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of stamina because he's an introvert.
And he talks about the same thing over and over and over again. He keeps looping back.
Yeah, his favorite subject, pedophilia.
But not only that, every point he makes, he'll just make the point again, and then he'll make the point again. And
then
a few minutes will go by, he'll make other points, and then he'll make that same point.
Yeah, that's right. I just loop back his nonsense. That's why I guess reduce the catchphrase. I just show me the Guardian, and that derails his whole argument against me. I don't really have to say anything else. I do explain the rest, but if you go catchphrase for catchphrase, mine are better, and that's why I'm the boss and he is my slave.
Well, I don't know what kind of personality he has. He's some kind of EJ.
He's INFJ.
No. He's some kind of EJ.
He doesn't. You see him yelling, and he looks like he's extroverted, but that's just a script.
It's just hard. Maybe it's a script, but he's still an EJ, and he's very. It's very hard to, I think, be him. It would be a hard thing to have that personality and try to exist in the world. Like everyone's gonna hate you. No one's gonna want to be around you.
I'm an EJ, and barely anyone hates me.
You're not an EJ.
What do you think I am?
You're an IJ.
Using OPS or MBTI because it makes a huge difference. Because in MBTI, I know I'm EJ because I do have energy to talk to people for a long time.
You are extroverted, yes. You're sleep last.
And Boy doesn't. He has to yell for 15 minutes, then he's out of fuel. He's spent.
So Hank, there's the introverted, extroverted spectrum, because everyone is kind of an ambivert. Even Annie can be an extrovert sometimes. It's possible. It happens, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. And maybe when it does happen, it happens to such an extreme that she's like, okay, I'm never doing that again. But so everyone has that, but you still have your cognition. You still have your personality type. And so some people are dialed up in their personality type. Like they're still an IJ, but they're just very extroverted. But they still have the same pathologies. They still have the same cognitive functions, but they're just expressing it in a different way, in like a more extroverted way.
Yeah. So I use gift ciphering on him, and I know from that that he's not an extrovert because he does not have the energy, the social energy to carry on a conversation. He doesn't have it. Even though he screams and he sounds loud, it's not an extrovert thing. You're just shooting something into the ether.
What's funny with you is you have a lot of the, what's it called, stereotypes that IJs have as well. Like a lot of them, Annie sees them too. It's like, yeah, you're an IJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do have a lot of IJ stereotypes, but I also did my test and it came out EJ last time. So
that's cool. The test is wrong.
Yeah,
the test doesn't know you. and the test doesn't know how to test people, and it doesn't know how to, like, it knows even if you assume that everyone doesn't know themselves, some people do know themselves. So like you can't really test for how well a person knows himself.
Yeah, and Dave and Chen don't know each other, so they divorced. So we didn't get anywhere.
But the patterns are still the patterns. So like I'm not preaching OPS here. I'm just saying, even like, so this is one of the things, I don't know what happened to her these days. Like Megan Lavoda, right, back in the day. What I was impressed with her was she was talking from experience with people. She's like, oh, these are the patterns I'm seeing here. And she didn't know anything about OPS. OPS was not around at the time. And she was seeing the same patterns, right? So yeah, I think it's both MBTI and OPS. It's just Jungian in general. And you're an IJ based on those patterns. But based on the test, you can come out whatever you want, whatever you feel like. I could test tomorrow and come out INFJ, no problem. I know how to do it. Doesn't mean that I'm an INFJ.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, really hard time explaining how my type is the type, even though you have a lot of exposure to me. I mean, we've been on the same panel for at least cumulatively 4 or 5 days. We add everything together.
Yeah, we've spent time together. Yeah. What are you talking about then? Yeah, you're definitely. I mean, what do you think, Annie?
I think that he is just coming from a different framework. If he's just coming from MBTI, then that's how he sees it. And I think that he decided really early on that OPS is bullshit. Like, so, but if he had even for a minute thought, well, maybe there's something to this, and had like really studied the framework, then he would get where we're coming from.
Maybe. But I also think there's I'm not an OPS acolyte, right? But I did.
Yeah.
And I did look at MBTI as well. And what I'm saying about like a lot of the patterns they're talking about, they're consistent. Like it's not like they're breaking from tradition.
Mm-hmm.
It's the opposite. They're adding more definition, like more, I guess for NI, it'd be hard for SI, but for NI definition, they're adding more NI definition to conceptual definition.
And yeah. I use the test as IJ. Pretty much when I do test, I either test as INTJ or ENTJ, and I just go with whatever got last. Which for the longest time I did test INTJ. That's why.
What I wanted to know though about from Annie was what she actually was seeing with Hank.
I think he's ISTJ, right?
Yeah. But what about just like the IJ side? Like, let's leave the ISTJ out of it and let's just talk about.
I know you're afraid. I could just flush that finger down the toilet. No, I'm not a censor.
Okay. You are a censor. You're a censor.
You're
I never ever tested censor.
No question. Yeah, you don't need to test censor. So why? Okay, here's the thing. Why are you like, I have to test censor to be censor? That is such a censor thing to say.
Yeah, starting with definitions.
Censors don't talk with definitions, start with vibes.
Okay. Yeah, but if we're just talking like IJ, then
just IJ.
I mean, like he's wearing a fucking uniform. So am I. But like all the hats,
Yeah.
Like
a uniform from who made the uniform?
No, I'm just saying your routine.
Who dictated uniform?
If I ever need to know where something is in the panelverse, I know you have it documented.
Yeah.
EJs don't do that. IJs do.
So I don't really document. Yep. I just know about some. There's only a couple things, like key things I may write down, but generally, it's a pattern match.
How many spreadsheets do you have?
Only a couple. So one for weight training.
You have a spreadsheet of all of your spreadsheets, Hank.
Yeah.
But no, I use the filing system, and that's second not spreadsheet.
Sorry. Okay. You're right. You're more IJ than I thought. Sorry.
Yeah, so I use BTRFS, and that's technically not a spreadsheet. But I don't actually have spreadsheets
Anyway,
that I maintain.
Snappers,
Not that
Snappers
many.
and EJ.
Then why
He's
does
an
he run out of gas in
he's an
15
unhealthy
minutes?
EJ.
He runs out of gas
Because-
in 15 minutes. So
Yeah, see, that's the major assumption that you're making that is different from OPS. So you're thinking like, oh, if he's extroverted, it has to start with E, and if he's introverted, it has to start with I. But that's just not how it works.
yeah, it's not how OPS works. I agree.
I think what I'm focusing on more, and I think that's what OPS is doing too, is the cognitive functions. And so what we're talking about more is you have OI, you have a introverted cognitive function first, you have an organizing function first, you have NI or SI first.
I don't think Snafu runs out of gas either. Like
Yeah.
I purposely ignored him for that 15 minutes so that he would leave, and then I could have a say-so without him screaming over the top of me.
Mhm.
If I had said one word to him, he would stay for 3 hours yelling over me.
But I had him on my show multiple times. I seen him run out of gas. I mean, he could just keep yelling. He runs out of gas for sure.
Well, anybody would under those conditions.
He runs out of gas in 15 minutes. That's the thing. That's my point. Even when I go on his show, I drain him all the way. And
I don't know what that is. I can't put that in a typology. Like, there's like a slow burn people that don't run out of gas, and then there's like people who just like are over the top and they run out of gas really quick. It's like, how big is their fuel tank and how fast are they burning and how efficient are they?
So I used so I don't try to use. I use the visible functions via gets different. So you can only see the extrovert functions, and the first thing I see is FE with him with his shaming language. That's the first thing I see.
Yeah. The thing is, I've seen TEs do that too, but yes.
Well,
Unhealthy.
you see
Like, again, this is
TEs do
unhealthy.
that, but he that's if you see him 9 times out of 10 times, he's trying to shame people with FE.
No, you might be right. Yeah, it might be. It's definitely masculine DE. It's
Yes.
definitely masculine.
And what else do you have? I forgot what second extrovert function. Well, he's bad. He's bad fixing and managing his own stuff. But what was his other extrovert function? I forgot what his second extrovert function is, but I know TE, I think. But he leads with FE for sure. FE. No, it's not TE. He doesn't. I don't forget what his second. But I know it's FE.
So, like,
yeah.
what you would be able to do is the cross check. So, like, if you think he's FE, that means he's got TI at the bottom somewhere. He's got some insecure TI, something is going on, and you should be able to see that. Like with the cross check for Flow is, okay, he's got SE first, so that means he's got to have NI inferior. Something's going on with his weird NI. And yes, exactly, that's what's going on with him.
Yeah.
So like that's the confirmation.
But it gets different. You only see the extrovert functions. That's you only derive the inferior functions of extrovert functions.
Hank, you don't see any of the functions. They're all cognitive. They all happen in the person's brain, right? Like that's what cognitive functions are.
Then that means typology is impossible with that assumption. You see them in their behavior.
It's not impossible. Yeah, exactly.
You see in their behavior.
Like, what do you see in a particle collider? Do you see the particles collide? No, you see all of the daughter products of those particles. And that's how you can see the functions.
Exactly.
And so with same thing. I'm seeing the daughter products of introverted functions, and I'm seeing the daughter products of extroverted functions. It just so happens that the extroverted functions are way easier to see, but it doesn't mean you can't see the introverted ones. It's just their daughter products are way more nuanced.
So at least in GIF different introverted functions are always derivative from the extroverted functions. You don't see them directly.
As a rule, right? He made up this rule that I can't see it, so therefore no one can see it.
Well, if you want to use the formula, that's the rules. So.
Oh yeah, that's the rules. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
that's the rules.
RLM is she's doing a stream about Israel in 30 minutes.
All right.
Might be. How do you think it'd be fun to head over there as a group?
I'm
Nah,
gonna be going to bed in 30 minutes, and I don't even know if I want to go to the stream about that. But yeah, enjoy, man.
Nah, I don't feel like it. I have other things to get to.
It's just such a movable topic in my mind. Like, it's just something there's no point talking about. Everyone's got their opinions.
Yeah, Israel exists. If you don't want to exist, well, you need a bigger army. Then, so there you go. It's going to continue to exist.
Yeah, it's all bark. Yeah, it's all bark. But that, like, there's a lot of that going on. There's that. Who's that kid that got murdered, and now there's like riots?
There's a bunch of them, and I could say the same thing
like
about Palestine. I could say the same thing about Palestine, even though Israel does have a big enough army to actually get rid of them, but they don't feel like it. So it's going to exist too.
We feel like it. We just know what's wrong.
You could just get it done, but you know.
Yeah, it would be a lot easier, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But now you don't have to do it. No one's making you. All right. Do you have any last words, anyone?
Yeah, Hank, you're an IJ.
Are you shutting it down already?
No, I can keep it going. It's just I don't really have much anything. I've just played games. You can keep talking.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good to sign off, I guess.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming again, Denizen. We missed you for a while.
Oh yeah, this is probably my favorite panel. I just the moving.
Yeah.
It took everything out of me doing it by myself, and the health issues that I have, and then
no, don't feel guilty. You don't have to apologize for anything. I completely understand, man.
If you want to feel guilty,
sleeping on the floor really fucked me up too. Like
Really?
I was like, yeah, like I was like, oh, I didn't want the bed to be sitting out in the middle of nowhere, so I didn't buy it before I moved. And then when I got here, I saw there was like the patio where the pigeons fucking created a whole
Did you have a mattress?
fucking community. Well, I didn't take it with me.
Mattresses are for chumps.
I didn't
sleep on wood.
I filled up my car with what I could and pieced out.
Did you sleep on a blanket?
Yeah, I slept on a blanket on the floor. And it fucked me up something serious. Like,
yeah.
After a week of that, I could barely walk.
Yeah, I just bought another
The-
from
the-
Walmart.
Yeah,
The floors are concrete.
No carpet?
It's good for
That's
your
too
back.
bad.
Very cheap, thin carpet. Like rent a house carpet. So like, yeah, the landlord's gonna go for like the least possible cost to make it so like the last people who lived here weren't here, right? So you tear up all the carpet and the padding, and then you put cheap carpet down, and it really honestly doesn't feel like there's any padding under it. Maybe there's like a really thin layer of cheap padding, but if I push down on it with my knuckles, it feels like it's just carpet.
Yeah, it's better to just get good carpet so you don't have to replace it. You just clean it or clean and remend the section.
Not if you're renting, right?
Yeah,
If you're
that's
renting, you put down something cheap and replaceable. You don't give a fuck about the quality, and then you rip and replace every time you roll over the lease, because the money you're making on the lease is going to more than pay for that. And durability is not in your favor when you're having random people live in your house. Like me, barely anybody comes to my house. I barely ever leave the house. I don't wear shoes in my house. So I'm an excellent tenant. But say to somebody with like a couple of kids, like you don't want a good carpet. That shit's gonna get ruined in 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to be as smart as I could ask you, Why didn't you get your computer set up, Mister C-suite?
He's got priorities. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you would get your computer set up first, Hank, but he's got other priorities.
I don't set them up all that fast either because I know it's just more overhead. It's just the more computers I had, the more overhead I had to deal with. So I'm slow to set mine up too. That's
but you
why
set up at least one.
He has one. That's all he can call in.
Yeah, I'm on my laptop. It's a little impractical for me to set up my gaming machine with no furniture.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like in my 20s, I probably would have like as soon as I moved in, it would have been the first thing I did was set it up in the corner, take some cardboard boxes and stack them on top of each other so I could have at least a place to use my mouse. Like I can see that in my mind, but not now. Now, like everything else came first before that shit, and really, I'm almost to the point where I don't even want to do it anymore. Except, like now, there's things that are my goals. It's interfering with my goals. Like I need the more powerful computer to do my AI, and I need to start streaming again because I really need the income. And so forth and so on. So
yeah, I don't really want to make income via streaming personally because
what happened to the stock market?
Oh, it went down.
I don't have any money. I spent it all on moving. So that's where I dig myself out of it. Like right now, I'm still bleeding money. Like I need a dryer and a kitchen set, and so probably August I'll stop bleeding money, and so September, October I can pay off all my debt, and November, December I can start saving up to trade again. So by the end of the year, going into the new year, I'll almost certainly be trading again, and then everything will be completely different because then I have more money than I know what to do with, right? So
that's the hope, at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at trading. It just depends. Yeah, the market is kind of crazy right now, though. It's very challenging. You know, Trump is manipulating everything. Iran has the fucking straits all fucked. Russia's invaded. Technically, you know what I mean? Like, people forget, but Russia's at war right now. And so, like, when you make your money off the stock market, you don't forget that shit. It impacts you every fucking day.
Obviously, yeah. That impacts it, yeah. It's all about...
So yeah, so it's going to be a very challenging environment for me to make money. I won't make as much as I can as easily, but as far as like where right now I'm borrowing, like I borrowed money against my rent. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like apparently, I just found out you could do that. That's how I got my washing machine. I'm like leasing to own my washing machine. So I'm going to go from like that situation to like, you know, being able to order a steak dinner every day and still have thousands of dollars left over every month. You know, it's like an entirely different situation for me.
Well, I hope it happens for you then.
Yeah. And good luck with
I had a financial plan with all the details planned out, every single dollar programmed into fucking Gemini, and then one day I was like, hey Gemini, remember that bill? I just paid it off early. Can you adjust that please and give me the new budget? And it was like you may think you gave me some budget or told me about a bill, but you haven't told me shit.
So you didn't
sometimes they don't admit it and they just make some stuff up and you're just like, what?
It hallucinates, yeah.
If it was going to do it that much, I would make an output a spreadsheet every time I'm done with the session so I have something to reference.
Well, so that's something I learned the hard way, right? But then once I started doing that, I realized I'd have a bunch of different kinds of spreadsheets, and then I realized the AI wouldn't know how to contextualize them together. I would have to manually tell it, hey, save this over here, and then if I want to ask it for something, I'd say, hey, look over here. Whereas what I'm trying to do locally is create a system where it's my second brain, right? So literally, if something changes dynamically, I can put it in the AI, and the AI will say, "Hey, remember that conversation we had about this?" And you know what I mean? That's what I want. Or I want to be able to just be like, every time I ask it something, I want you to check what you know, and then I want you to go online to verify it too. That kind of thing. And what the AI is telling me is what I'm doing is a solution for that. We won't see until I actually finish building it if it actually does that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so architecturally, I don't trust the AI to do that. But file systems with databases can do that. So
No, you definitely cannot trust the AI to do that.
yeah. So I'm pretty much not.
You have to learn that the hard way. Yeah.
Yeah, I pretty much not involved the AI except for designing the system. Then it can use the system too.
What's really interesting is what's going to happen with that in the market, because right now there's some fishy stuff going on.
Yeah,
Like,
it'd be trading
way-
much easier once that bubble implodes.
It's a bubble. It's definitely a bubble. So many people, like the costs, they're not making profit. They're losing money. They're bleeding money constantly. And the only way they're making money is from investors. It's from like the hype. And they're hoping that the hype will last long enough for it to actually become profitable. Because if it doesn't, like, it's going to blow up.
Oh yeah. So what's going to happen is that the open source models is going to train off of the proprietary models, and once the proprietary companies have their winter, like we always have the night winter, people just get the open models and run them locally, like we do with the database, either network locally or system locally. Then it's just going to be another Tory on the stack, and that happened before with the AI winter in the 1980s. We have Emacs now because of it.
Yeah. But there's definitely a lot of waves in that market, and so if you were good at playing the stock market, you could definitely make money off those waves.
Yeah, I'm very bad.
Yeah, you wait. You wait until the U.S. bombs some shit, and the market rolls over 10% or more, and then buy calls, and then when Trump says he's reached a deal, you wait until that following Monday and sell.
It's a good rule. Is if anything that's affected by a wave like that, like drastically, like something goes down by like, okay, the Iran war and it went down. Well, obviously the Iran war is not going to last forever. This thing went down temporarily. It's going to go back up, you know?
Yeah, I had this argument with Mel a little while ago about how, if you have the money and the balls, you can short oil right now. Because eventually it would go back down to what the price was. And Mel was like, well, it's never going to go back to what it was before. And I was like, yes, it is. It'll go back even farther eventually.
It might. It could, yeah.
And of course it did for a little while, but then we bombed again.
I mean, I didn't invest either, but like at the very beginning of COVID, I was like, oh, man, gas prices are going to go down. Like, bye.
So you're shorting oil and you're shorting RAM, right? Because we know that's going to go down too.
Right, but I don't short because the market has a tendency to always go up, and it's really difficult to make money off of shorting. Usually you just get rolled over by the market.
Yeah, it's risky.
And
because
the AI bubble has been going for a long time now. It's supposed to have crashed 3 times already. Like right now, we're all starting to use it, and it's in our everyday lives. So we're seeing this. We're like way more aware of it now. This thing started back before COVID.
Yes.
And it hasn't crashed yet.
It hasn't, yeah. But the thing is, it's not sustainable in its present. What's it called? Business model.
Yeah, it's being manipulated. So the boomers in Congress are manipulating it so they can find an exit.
Why does the market go up?
And keep in mind,
interest goes up because people keep paying, and if they can make more money off of interest than they can off of actually producing a product, that's profitable. Like I could sell some phony bullshit, but because it's getting the interest of the public and because they're paying attention and buying stocks, I can pay for my burning money every day. I can pay for that, no problem, because I'm making more money.
And I think now with the influx of retail traders since Robinhood, that's sustainable now to a certain degree. So like they can just keep this gaslighting going forever. That could become the new model of venture capitalism. Is really just
Yeah.
millennials meme trading.
Well, millennials don't have enough money, so you need to you need to take advantage of boomer money because millennials don't have. They only have like
Yeah, but
20 cents for every dollar boomer has.
but they can afford a $60 AMD share.
Yes,
And they can definitely afford a $7 AMD option to
yes.
speculate on a future price, which drives the price up as well.
Oh, okay. So if I really wanted to screw them, I just tell them to go back to cryptocurrency so they don't get the money. That's a control.
The reason I
What
don't
you
know if
wanted,
it can be sustainable, but I don't think it can be sustainable, is because people are the ones investing, and like you have a limit. Like you have 7 billion people on the planet. So if everybody gave all their money to this thing, it will reach a plateau and it's not going to make any more money. You know what I mean? So it's like this growing
Right.
interest, that's creating the money. But then once it hits that plateau and no one's investing anymore, like what do you do?
when the retail traders run out of money
Right.
because the market is that stagnant, that's when it will start to roll over.
Yeah.
Now the question becomes: do we have a total collapse like we would, or do we just have a major correction?
Yeah, so there's
Does it-
going to have to be a major correction. Like they're going to have to charge people for what we're getting for free now, right? Somehow, with attention, with publicity, with I don't know ads. They're going to do something.
The S&P is so inflated right now that a 10% market correction is a 70-point drop in the market. That used to be like that's 2 months worth of move back in from say like 2016. It would take 2 months for the market to move like that. Now it can move like that in a day and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, the trade
Inflation, baby.
not just inflation, it's also the update rate, the access rate, the free.
If I hadn't, yes, yeah, the spread. If I hadn't fucked up when Russia invaded the last time, and lost almost all my money, I'd be printing dollars right now with all this inflation.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's why I want to stay away from day trading personally because I'm not really good with the FB. I don't know how people react to the news stories, so I need to find something where the fundamentals actually work, so I can rely on them. Because again, I feel slower than other people, and I won't react soon enough to the news.
Yeah, I had enough money to underwrite shares, so. That's what you really want to do. That's what Warren Buffett does. So rather than buying the calls, you're selling them. And if you're selling the calls against an asset that you expect to appreciate, then you're holding the asset in order to underwrite it. So when the price goes up, you're making money regardless. If the price goes down, you make money on your calls. And you maintain the asset, which will eventually appreciate anyway. Like say for example, Microsoft.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If Microsoft continues to lose money over a 5-year period, the world is over and money doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have much more problems than you're trading. Like, you know what I mean? So Microsoft eventually, it's going to eventually keep going up. Yeah. So if it happens to go down, you make a shit ton on your calls and you still own all your shares, which will eventually go back up. Yeah. If the price goes up, you don't make as much money on your calls, but all the shares that you underwrote go up.
Yeah.
And you just end up buying back your own calls, so then you accumulate more shares at that higher price. So you're either adding to your asset portfolio or you're collecting premium on decreasing prices. Either way, you're accumulating wealth, whether you win, quote, or lose, quote. Now, if you do this with a stock that falls to zero, you're screwed. But if you do it on things like GE,
Like Microsoft,
Coca-Cola,
IBM.
Microsoft, yeah, and you just don't act like an idiot, and you wait, and you're patient, and you take low risk, then you just keep accumulating wealth no matter which way the market goes. That's the Warren Buffett method. The problem is you need to be able to own the shares. So, like, to own 100 shares, which is a single contract
Right.
of like something like that, you need six figures, you know? So I was almost to the point where I could probably underwrite AMD because I was holding like hundreds of shares of Nvidia and Microsoft as cash. Like, just rather than leave my money there doing nothing, I would buy 100 shares of Nvidia for like, $90,000 and then just leave it in there because the appreciation in the stock was outpacing inflation at the time. And since I can liquidate shares in 24 hours, it's pretty much the same as cash. What scenario am I going to be in where I need $180,000 in less than 24 hours, right?
I can't think of any because anything that's that expensive, it's gonna take a week to buy anyways.
Right. Right. So, and then while you're holding those assets, you can underwrite options to other people. So, like the people like me who are trying to buy options and make money, taking a 70% risk with a 30% chance of payout, you're the guy. I'll never forget the day I realized that there was another man on the other side of that transaction who's taking a 30% risk with a 70% chance of payout. And that's the dude you want to be, right? That's the position you want to get in. You have to earn your way up there. You have to be able to own the assets. That's going to cost you like 100, 200 grand for small potatoes. I could probably make like $20,000 to $30,000 a year off of $150,000 to $250,000 worth of shares. Not taking risks. You could be risky, but then you could fuck yourself and lose everything.
I don't know how you earn your way up to that amount.
Dude, I created a trading challenge for me and my friends in my trading group that I ran. I called it the Biden Bucks Bonanza Challenge.
Mhm.
I took that $750 that Biden gave us, and I created a day trading challenge. None of my friends joined, but just the structure of the challenge itself motivated me. I turned it into $140,000 in cash. And at that point, you don't even have to take risks anymore.
Yeah, but Biden was great. I mean, I made so much money in crypto with its stability relative that even I was doing well.
Yeah. Then Russia invaded, and I had some kind of weird mental breakdown at the same time and pissed it all away.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I have all the probiotics, fermented foods, so I don't do the weird mental breakdown thing anymore. And it's working well.
Right.
It's working well for me.
Then you should have had fermented potatoes, man. You would have saved your life.
I think it has something to do with being poor your whole life and then losing $30,000 in a few hours. Right? So, like, there were certain lessons about money that I hadn't learned. And like trading really tests you psychologically. Like among my friend group, I'm the calmest, most stable, reliable person, and everybody comes to me with their problems and to fight their battles. But when I started trading, I realized that I was an emotional bitch.
Yeah.
Like just a total fucking pussy.
Yeah, that's why I have this set and forget it attitude, but I would need something else to keep my focus because just trading ain't it. You buy and hold and do the option thing to actually make money. So I probably have to focus on business instead, so I could have something I could manage every day that can't do too much damage to me. Like video games are super safe. Very little downside.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost that Pokemon battle. Okay, whatever.
Unless you get into a gacha game or something and you start spending money. That's not safe.
That's stupid. I wouldn't do that.
That is stupid, yeah. A lot of people do it, though.
Yeah. Freaking pirate that thing.
Anyway,
it's
guys,
online
we're gonna
only?
head off.
Yeah.
Oh, even if it's online only, there's another game just like it that's not online only. So just don't buy it.
All right. Well,
Then this is off the RM stream. I'm gonna do something else. We can any last words?
Thanks for coming, guys. Yeah, thanks, Annie.
yeah.
How was your pizza, by the way?
It was good. I want to eat the other half because I'm still hungry.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
All right, bye.
I'm hitting the button.